happen.
They
We all know it's
definitely-
about to happen.
They definitely didn't get like end the session like staring death in the face or anything.
or anything like that.
No.
Honestly, up until that point, I feel like we kind of like really did a good job avoiding like any type of fighting.
And the plot,
Okay.
yes, you definitely did a
dodged
good
it.
job of avoiding that.
We dodged it.
We
See, but have you ever seen 300? Have you guys seen
Of
300?
course.
Well, then we'll fight in the shade. Is what I feel like right now. I'm just like, oh, like,
It's only 3
this is nice.
crossbows. You're fine. No,
are we
last session.
are we still
Is that
level 3?
acrobatics or
Yes,
athletics?
you are still level 3.
Okay.
Last session, you guys we picked up receiving the items, right? That wasn't 2 sessions ago.
Yes.
Okay.
Like the
So
Yeah.
so James, look into our DMs to remind yourself of what your item does, or it is in your character sheet. It's just much harder to read because it's itty bitty.
Yep.
They left.
copy it and put it in Google Translate.
They left the dragon lair. They had an option of turning left or right, and left had the stream, and it was nice, and everything looked okay, and right was darkness, and they were like, darkness, and they just wandered off into the abyss. There were some goblins that they almost avoided, but then talked their way out of due to clever conversation from the changeling. And then you wound through a bunch of tunnels for a while. You saw the lava river, which, aside from Cole, you're the only other character who's very familiar with, James. You at least know what was beyond the lava river and may have been there at least once in your lifetime. But they saw the lava river from the other side, though not necessarily the same junction. As I was describing it last time, it was like the lava river, is very long and has many entrance and exits. If you were immune to fire and capable of flight, then you would have a lot of options along that river. So you're not necessarily looking at the gateway back to Sunny Home, your community triad. But anyway, so they saw the same lava river. Past that and wound up in Cole's home, which is the communal triad that was to the south before the lava river destroyed it. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gone. They got there. Everything was ruins. They looked like everyone had starved to death. There was this huge slab of sun crystal that used to be up on the wall because this community named Sunny Lamp didn't have a direct sun shaft. They actually had a horizontal or like very low angle diagonal sun shaft that hit a wall and then mirrored off of this huge sun crystal cluster that grew on the ceiling and then down into the community itself. That almost that entire sun crystal cluster had been completely destroyed, and there's this like huge kind of, if someone had, if you took like a playing card and blew it up to like 15 feet by 10 feet and 2 feet thick and made it out of stone, this would look like that. And it looks as though they had probably used that to destroy the thing on the ceiling, and now it sat in the center of this community with words painted in blood, something about death to the non-believers.
Huh.
I do think we have that direct quote.
Yeah, someone's probably got it.
Yeah, I typed it in.
It was like death the sunny lamp, the sun. Yeah, it's close enough. Yeah, whatever.
You got it.
Yeah.
But I really do have it. Hold on. Sunlight belongs to the believers. Death the sunny lamp.
Yeah,
Yeah, both of you were talking at once and nobody knows what you were said.
it's fine. We know.
All right.
All right. So it
Tell
was like
everyone-
death to
okay.
Sunny Lamp, death to the non-believers, or something like that.
Yeah.
They found like what looked like maybe half the community's corpses, looking like they had starved to death, not been murdered. And there were large tracks, wheeled tracks, leaving the community towards the south, which Cole knows should lead towards the largest community in their triad named Sunny Skies, which has a huge sun shaft, is the reason it was named as such. They can actually see the sky and get a lot more daylight than most communities. at one point during their investigations, someone did something. I feel like Pepper made a sound or was really loud or something, and all of those starved to death corpses got up, walked out. Out of character, they were pretty zombie-esque, but not quite regular zombie features. For one, they were all blind. Looked like their eyes were completely missing the irises. And they were not malicious. They just kind of wandered around.
Right.
Then
Okay.
Pepper let them get pretty close to her before bailing, and she heard them whispering the word light over and over. They just like their mouths are always moving, but they can't really successfully make a lot of sounds. But if you get close enough, you can hear light, light over and over and over. Other mysterious elements. What was it? Oh, the food store was stocked. Like, these people all seem to have starved to death, but they should have had food. Like, there was food in the locker. Relevant background info I skipped. This community triad does not have a farm. They are purely hunting as far as food sources go, and so it's not uncommon for there to be lean periods in the area. So at first it would made sense that they would have starved to death, but then they found the food and it seemed fine. Am I forgetting anything else before I move on? No. They decided to follow. They left the horde of kind of zombies behind. What? Good.
The labyrinth moves. It shifts.
Oh yes, that right
We
at the
heard it from
beginning.
the goblin, yeah.
Right at the beginning, we found we were reminded of that. I mean, we knew that 2 sessions ago at the end, right, where you left the dragon lair and discovered you were no longer in the same location. During the conversation with the goblins, Pepper and the party near her learned that they too are aware that things move around and it's not uncommon. Anyways, they left Sunny Lamp to the south following those huge tracks. Wheeled operations are not very common in the underground. Normally it'd be like for grinding stones on mills to change either shrooms or vegetation into a powder of some kind. You don't really have a great need of actual like wheeled transportation because you don't really ever go very far. But this did look like that. Like, out of character, this was probably approximately the size of a siege engine. This might have been a catapult. But in character, it's just some large wheeled thing. All good? Everyone feel clear and caught up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
James, you catch
Now
all that?
food.
Yeah, 70% of it.
Pretty good.
Some of it was like, okay, that's an interesting question mark.
That's
All right.
passing. You're good.
So they followed the wheeled tracks down to towards Sunny Skies, and not too long before they should have got there, maybe like 20 minutes out from where Sunny Skies' major cavern would have begun, they found a stone wall, which had not been there before, according to Cole. There's a full stone wall. It didn't look like bricks. It looks more like some people just melded stone into this shape, though there are 2 huge doors that would have been wide enough to admit the wheeled device of some kind. You guys stood out there for a moment. Like a big slat in the rocks grinded aside to make a window. A person of indiscriminate shape, size, and race put his head in the window, said, is wearing like a full crystal helmet, and then said, praise the sun, show proof of your belief, or die. And your party held up some gold. They said, praise the sun. I think they might have said some other shit or held up some other shit. I don't remember. And then three crossbows appeared in the window. That's where we left off.
Well,
So, we pick up today. 3 crossbows staring the party in the face. Last chance! Praise the sun! Show your belief or die!
Wait, show your what or die?
Belief.
Oh, belief. don't know what to do. What do you what more can we show you? What do you need to see? I don't
Oh, I have this
understand.
thing here, and he holds out his whisk that has the needle in it.
Okay. Anyone else? Rezagale says, "What more can we show?" Teddy pulls out his whisk with a magical needle hidden inside. No one else doing anything before?
How tall is the wall?
The wall can fill the entire cavern, so 50 to 80 feet, depending on which stretch of rock you're at.
Completely climbable. Okay.
No, it's floor to ceiling. It's not passable.
Yes.
But it is climbable.
I'll say less. Okay. I'm just gonna. I don't. Nah, I don't want to threaten them. It's fine.
I'll take
I'm
out
just
my
gonna
sun
sit
torch
quietly and look.
and light it. I'll light the sun torch.
Ah, someone
Sun
has
torch.
a clever idea finally.
Yes.
And I had 4 hours. I never used
Yeah,
it
yours is
before.
untouched. All right, yeah. You pull out your sun torch and you remove it from its shielding. The sunlight shines out, and the 3 crossbows immediately pull back.
Wow.
Come back.
Thank
The singular crystal helmed face comes back. Ah, believers, welcome to Sunny Skies.
Bart, it's about time you did something useful.
Oh, okay. This is why you didn't get any heals from that last fight.
Wow.
The huge stone gate grinds on stone on unseen wheels and pulls inward. You are allowed to pass through, and you see 3 roughly humanoid shapes, but again, undiscriminate age, sex, and race, because not only are they crystal helmed, they are fully crystal armored. These 3 people are wearing crystal full plate, and the crystal appears to be sun crystal. This is worth more than all of your community combined.
I wonder if these are the crystals that we saw in the first cavern.
You said worth how much?
All of your community's wealth combined.
Okay.
He just wanted to hear well.
They allow you through. The one who is speaking to you is still standing up on the guard platform, but the other 2 appear to have climbed down. They're the ones who pulled the gates back. When you go to pass by, they just kind of stand stone still until Corvia passes with the sun torch out. At which point, their crystal armor appears to illuminate brightly.
Can I say something to one of them? One of
Yeah.
the people?
Of course.
Is there a place where we could recharge our sun torches?
Yes, be welcome to Sunny Skies.
Wonderful. Thank you. Now we can all have ours charged. We all look like moochers. Jeez.
In the time that you in the time it takes you to pass them, your sun torch is empty.
Wow.
Like, so like you're passing through, you walk through the gate, you pass them at the edges, and they start to glow. You're 15 feet up the road, and your sun torch winks out. It's gone.
Weird.
I thought I'd never use my sun torch. What happened?
Bart, I take back what I said about you being useful.
What the?
Actually,
Just-
that is quite useful because now we know that they're sucking the energy from our sun torches into themselves somehow.
Ah, I did not think of that.
Thinking on that, why don't you all make perception checks?
Okay.
All right.
It hurts so bad.
If only. Just Cole. Cole,
I'm a genius.
being the cautious-natured fellow that you are, Rezagale mentions that that like absorbing the light thing, and you just take one more look behind you at the trio of people. Not only were they glowing, now that you look back and the glow's faded a little, they stand a little taller, a little thicker. They look bigger than they were. Just a minor note. Continue, and you guys continue walking. All right. Question for Cole, since you have since your item is very social interaction focused.
I didn't realize I was muted that entire time.
Oh wow! Welcome to the stream.
Welcome. You're playing D&D.
Cole, are you wearing your mask?
Jeez.
It's not on right now. No, I'm just it's
Okay.
in my bag.
All right, that's fine. I like that because of its passive effect. You and I both need to know when it's on your face.
Right.
Okay. You walk the remaining 15-20 minutes towards Sunny Skies, and it is like shockingly bright, even long before you get into the cavern. It is extremely well lit, like no other place you've ever been before. Cole, this is only mildly new or surprising. Like Sunny Skies has that huge sun shaft, so it's not surprising that they have brightness. It's just a lot brighter than you remember. You continue to walk in, and you find yourselves. Hold on. Changing the map. Make this so that stream can see it easily. Oh, yeah. Kapow. There we go. You find yourselves at the edge of a large community space that appears to be positioned on a huge overhang or outcropping of stone. But more importantly, above it, you can see the night sky. Not the daytime, and yet it's still dazzlingly bright here. There are sun crystals everywhere. Huge, monstrous sun batteries light this place 24/7.
Holy cow.
Was I aware of this as well, or is this new?
No, this is also new. They definitely always
Okay.
had this giant sun shaft, and during the day, this place was amazingly beautiful because of how much sunlight it got. But they didn't have any more sun crystals than you guys or anyone else. Now they have so much, it's mind-boggling. There's not an amount of wealth that could purchase this much sun crystal.
I see. Okay.
The five of you walk inside, and having made it past the gate guards, no one really even bats an eye. You're new faces, but they just don't care. They don't seem to some of them take note of you. They look your way like, oh, new faces, but nobody stops you. Even the people who look kind of like guard-ish, the ones who are wearing loose armor or light armors and weapons, the hunters of the area, they don't bother with you. You're just kind of there.
Okay.
You walk into Sunny Skies. It is a huge community, probably twice the size it was when you last saw it, Cole. That was more than 10 years ago. Not super surprising, just with population growth and obviously how well they're doing. The area is booming with population. There's probably 2 or 3 times the population size that you had back in your communities. And it is definitely a captain of industry. There are large structural buildings, a lot more metal than you guys have ever found to be useful. Looks like they must have had a great deal of success at some point in the past, because they've got some large, pretty fantastical looking objects that don't really have a clear use, but could only have come from the labyrinth.
We find ourselves in a town.
You do find yourselves in a town. A man, or a roughly man-shaped figure, approaches you from across the square in that crystal full plate. Clunk, 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 clunk.
How heavy is that?
Who knows? Clunk, 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 clunk. As he approaches, you realize he must have been coming from further away than it looked, because he is huge. A good solid 8.5 feet tall, broad shoulders, like 3 to 4 feet wide. Dude is massive. And walks up. He's got this, he's got his full plate on. He's got a big crystal glaive, like a haft of metal and a huge crystal head. He walks up and clanks it on the ground. Good evening. It's nice of you to join us here in Sunny Skies. Praise the sun.
Praise the
Praise
sun.
the sun.
Praise the sun.
Praise the sun.
All right, good cultists. Nice work, everybody.
We come in peace, please.
Oh, what brings you to Sunny Skies?
Wait, what'd you say? You broke up.
That muffled, yeah.
Here, I can do a different muffle that doesn't actually make me cover my face. Hold on. Which one is it? This one. How about now?
Oh, there we go.
Well, what brings you to Sunny Skies?
We just wandered here. We just found it. No really reason that we walked towards this direction.
Wanderers.
Actually-
You came through the
Yeah.
labyrinth.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Oh, brave adventurers, welcome. We're glad to have you here. You've come at a time of dire importance. You must have sensed our need of your might.
But
Yes,
what
What's
is
in it
needed
for
of
us
our might?
before we continue this conversation?
Oh, riches abound, my friend. Riches abound.
Everyone says riches abound, but that doesn't really. It's not cutting it, buddy.
He gestures at himself. No,
I'm-
riches
I'm not-
abound.
I'm not sure what you're trying to suggest here, but
Crystal.
Are you interested in crystal armor, crystal weapons?
oh, I thought you were talking of yourself. Okay.
I mean-
Oh, I'm very interested in them. Yes.
You
If
win.
you're interested in poor little old me, that could be an option as well. But I was gesturing at the crystal.
Oh, it's nice to know you're interested.
what do we need
We can
to
talk about
trade
this
in?
later.
How would we attain these crystals? What would we need to trade for it?
Trade? No. We have need of your might.
And what type of might is that?
With your weapons, I hope. Perhaps some magics.
Who do you need us to fight?
Those dastardly fiends. The terrifying terrors. Those who praise the dark.
Oh, the Sunny Lamp people.
No. Those were heretics and non-believers. Completely different.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of, what happened to those heretics and non-believers? Like, we encountered a few of them, and they seem to be in some sort of state. Could you actually tell us a little bit more about that?
Ah, yes, the sun sickness. Well, once you decide to take the light of the sun into your heart, you need to keep getting it, or you become like them.
Ah, that's
Take
interesting.
The light of the sun in your heart. Can you, what is this?
How does one take the light of the sun into their heart?
Oh, through a wonderful ritual, bathing oneself in crystalline sunlight for 24 hours, and then embedding a bit of the mother crystal into one's body.
Yes, we're not going to do that. I whispered to everybody.
What benefits
I
come
don't
from
wanna do
this?
that either.
The
Don't
power
wanna
of
do
the
that.
sun is many-fold. It increases one's both strength and dexterity. Not only does it do so, but it will sustain you without need of food or water indefinitely.
Hmm.
But you have to continue taking in
Of course.
the light, or else you become like the people of Sunnylamp.
Correct, yes.
Does this procedure cost money? Or is this something that you can just opt to do and then you can continue to do it at your will?
Well, it is a service offered to all citizens, but to those external peoples like yourselves, it is a process that can be paid for or earned through service.
Hmm.
Do the people of Sunny Lamp still have pieces of crystal embedded inside of them?
Yes, of course. They just have no access to sun.
Oh my
Hmm.
god, we're gonna be murdered.
So if we give them sun now, would they convert back?
They
to
will.
normal state?
Yes, yes. The zombification state is actually temporary, strangely enough.
Hmm. Very, very interesting. Very cool. Hmm.
So you guys have so much sun here, but why couldn't they travel here to not turn into that type of state?
As I mentioned previously, heretics and non-believers.
Ah.
They decided to destroy their own sun reflector and spurn the blessings of the light.
Why would they destroy it? Like,
I
I
cannot
get
speak
they
for the
were
minds
not.
of heresy.
Yes, of course. Makes too much sense. You are wise and kind to tell us this. Here's another question. Did everyone decide to stay in Sunny Lamp, or did some of them migrate here?
Oh, no, of course not. Some of them are here, and others decided to travel elsewhere. I'm sure that even a rare few decided to join those who worship the dark. Spits on the ground.
Yes, of
Oh, is
course.
that what you call the
those
wandering?
fools.
No, the wandering. Pish posh.
Can you
Hmm.
tell me a little more about what are they called? The worshippers of the dark? What is the dark?
It's the opposite of the light.
Right. But see, the light comes from crystals, but where does the darkness
Well, no, the
come
light
from?
comes from the sun.
I mean the sun, correct. Yeah.
Yes.
Praise be. Praise be.
Praise the sun.
Praise the sun. Okay, so then I could assume that the darkness worshippers are in the absence of the sun. I got you.
That would.
Okay. All right,
Wow.
makes sense.
Right.
Wow.
Yes, right.
Intelligent bear lady we have.
Indeed.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Ignore her. Ignore her. So if I theoretically had someone that I was trying to see, possibly from Sunny Lamp years ago, how would I theoretically track them down? Like, what is the best? Who would know who migrated over it? What's the easiest?
I guess it would depend on when they migrated. I mean, if they migrated before the fall of Sunny Lamp, then they're just regular people. I wouldn't even know. If they migrated because of the fall of Sunny Lamp, they were kept in a ward for almost a full year's time. So we might have record of them.
Who might have this record?
Well, you'd have to take that up with the council system, and there's a governess by name of, I think, Baldfish? Yes, Baldfish. She's still on the job. I haven't been over to that side of the city in a while. If she's still there, she used to hold the records department.
Baldfish.
Baldfish!
Can you spell that for me?
Balpish.
Ah,
Got it.
interesting.
We're about to be
Well,
very
you have been kind, sir.
The records keeper. Got it.
Oh, this is all quite lovely. So, how do you have so much of the crystal here?
Oh, that is a story. So, some 8, 9 years ago, an earthquake rocked the re- no, wait. The earthquake was 30 years ago. Oh my goodness, time passes so quickly. Well, the earthquake. Surely you know of the earthquake, yes?
Yes.
No.
You definitely do, Cole, unless you're pretending.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Everyone from both of these community triads.
Is this the same? Is this
Yes,
the same earthquake that shifted
moved
the lava? Okay.
river, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so I do know of it. Yes.
You know of the earthquake, yes?
Yes, I was
course.
alive then.
Right. Well, right around the time of the earthquake, when the Great Fire River shifted, we discovered a new cavern that went not up but down, and the further down we scaled, the more sun crystal we discovered. A great mining operation was henceforth created, and since then we have pulled up more sun crystal than we could possibly ever need. It has created this magnificent wonder you see all around you. But that was not the prize of our excavations. We also found the mother crystal, the generation of our blessing.
Mother crystal.
Yes.
What does it do?
It is a sun crystal unlike any other. The stories say that it grows on its own at a rapid pace, that it holds mystical power.
Can you carry it, or is it too large?
No, it is obscenely large. That's why we embed shards
I
of
see.
it.
It will stay put then.
Yes, I imagine it will.
Yes, unfortunately so. Anyway, ignore me. I'm thinking out loud. Well, I'll be going.
Good day.
Going
If you guys
where?
have more questions,
We don't know what's in the city. Where?
I'm going to the governess. I'm beelining.
All right.
Is there a place we could stay, possibly?
Yes.
Oh, yes, of course. We have a Traveler's Rest Inn. If you head down this avenue, turn left, you will see a pleasant building made of a mysterious material. Some people say it's from the olden days, from way before. We only gathered enough of it to make one structure, but it looks a lot like the storybooks say, so that's something.
Ooh,
Okay.
I'm very
Alright.
interested. Do you have a bakery here?
Oh, yes, several.
What was that?
Several.
Oh my! Which one do you think I should go to try?
Well, are you looking for pastries or bread?
Oh, I love pastries.
Pastries, you say? Yes. Well, we have a sweet house. It's a house with an AU, not OU, and that's up the lane a ways. You'll see it. It's got a really gaudy sign. And then down the avenue, past the inn, the Traveler's Rest. If you continue on several minutes, you'll find the Sweetorium, a lavish building of great length but not much depth.
All right, well, I'll go try both of those as soon as we're done talking to the records keeper.
Cole's already
Oh,
gone,
yeah.
by the way. No, you
I'm
left.
gone. Okay.
Then
Say
you,
less.
you don't
I'm
get to, oh,
beelining.
yes, you're gone.
uh,
Oh,
we'll
well,
go to the keeper
that's a
first. Or we're
problem.
going-
Where did they go?
I don't know where he wandered off. Gonna be a
Oh,
lost boy in the city.
Y'all better get used to this. This is normal.
well, I suppose I'll just have to go to the bakery and go try and play my craft.
Well, before you all wander off, don't forget, we have need of your might to fight the Dark Believers. We will pay handsomely.
Okay, well, so tell me a bit more about this thing you need might for.
Well, if you make your way to the western edge of the city, you will find a tunnel. And down this tunnel, you will find another wall, but you will be able to pass. I will give you a sign that is mine. And beyond. Somebody is breathing heavily into their microphone. Beyond this wall, you will find a dark tunnel. And through there, if you travel down, burning ring of fire, you will find the believers of the dark. We have been at war with them for some 15 years, and it is time to end things.
Oh, I see.
So, travel down the tunnel, murder everyone, come back.
But what if I'm a baker and I want to play my trade that way?
Do you bake murder?
Well, yes.
Very good. Go apply bakery murder to the dark believers.
Oh, I will spread my sweetness all over them.
Excellent. Yes, yes. Good, good.
Wow.
All right, so I look for the group, and then I ask, "Do you guys want to see the keep first, or do you guys want to go into a place so we can rest after the long journey that we have encountered? 'Cause we haven't got a good night rest."
Let's get some rooms, and then we can try and look for some of these other things that we're going to do.
Okay.
Rooms and food, please.
Yes.
Okay.
Agreed. And then we can explore.
Cole, we don't know where he's at, so
He said
just
something
gonna
about
wander.
after he was discussing the records keeper, he wandered off. He said something about piecing out and wandered off.
Is he
So
going by
my
himself?
Yeah, I guess so. But
Uh,
so I would guess that that's where he is, possibly. But let's go find our rooms first.
No, wait. I think we need to catch up. I don't want him to represent us, so we should
I,
grab him first and then take a rest.
I wonder if they need any
Any of them-
young lads around here for children.
So, where are you going?
Are you asking?
No, no, I know where you're going.
The party group. I'm gonna look for Cole.
All right.
Anyone else?
Everyone
Follow?
else, or are you splitting up?
Let's
I'll
all
go
meet at
Corvia.
let's meet at the end when we want to rest. Does that sound good?
Ah, so we are splitting the party. Yes. All right. Who all's going to the records keeper? I know Cole is.
I just want to.
So everybody but Teddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Teddy's going to the bakery for sweets. Got it.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Okay.
Priority. Teddy, which of the two bakeries are you headed for first?
Sweet sufferings.
Sweet suffering. Is that what I said? I feel like that's
Yep.
not what I said.
That's what I heard.
There was that and Sweetorium.
The Sweetorium was the second one. The first one was definitely not sweet suffering.
Okay, well, all right,
that's far
fine.
too on
Sweet,
the
the
nose.
sweetorium.
No, I mean you can go to the first one. It was up the hill. I don't know what I called it now. Oh well.
All right, we'll go there. We'll go
now
to each one
it's
respectively.
sweet suffering now. So you head up the hill, up the lane to sweet suffering. I mean, we were gonna, make it a little more tongue in cheek than that, but no, sweet suffering it is. You head up the hill to an extremely gaudy building. The pastel paints are way over the top. It hurts your eyes to look at.
Oh, this is perfect. My eyes, they're watering.
You walk in the
Watch out,
door.
Kevin,
Oh,
Watch- D&D. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
the
all-
pastels.
D&D
Oh,
every Sunday.
I wish I had sparkles and sprinkles in those colors.
you head inside. The door opens with a loud jingle jangle, and behind the counter and spread out throughout the room, you see several workers, all wearing various shades of pastel pinks, and they all greet you obnoxiously sweet. Welcome! Oh yes, another customer. Thank you for coming to Sweet Suffering. You are amazing. You are beautiful. You have excellent taste. What can we do for you?
Oh, I'm a baker from a nearby settlement, and I wanted to try some of your goods.
Oh, a fellow baker! Oh, my heart, that is
Yeah.
so lovely and wonderful. What would you like to try? You want a sampler?
Yes, I'll have a sampler.
Perfect. That will be 1 gold piece.
Oh, 1 second. Digs around in his pocket.
Okay.
Oh, here's 1 gold piece.
Okay. You hand over your 1 gold piece, and she comes back from the back room with this kind of like a beer flights, like like wooden tray kind of deal, and it's just covered in tons of like individual bite-sized pastries and confections. It looks like they bake them extra tiny just for this purpose.
Wow.
Is it actually wood though?
It is not wood, so to speak. Not that your character would know what wood looks like, but it does look like a strange material.
Oh, all right.
But more importantly, each of these tiny pastry confections glows.
Ooh. Is that crystal?
Oh yes, everything is infused with the light of the sun. Praise be. You will not regret
Praise the
trying
sun.
these. She serves up your flight O samples.
I ingest.
Okay. I need you to make 10 Constitution saves, or until you fail. You can stop when you fail.
Sure.
Never mind, you failed on the first one. Okay.
Wow.
You pick up this tiny, just like adorable and masterfully crafted, spun candy unicorn, or like a equine figure, since I don't know, we're not sure how unicorns fit into your stories here and down below. But anyways, 4-legged, large, beastie, tiny, beautifully crafted candy animal. You put it in your mouth, and of course it's delicious. It's amazing. It melts on your tongue. And then like you can tell it must be the sun crystal, infusion, because it makes your whole mouth just kind of like explode with flavor. It's the best thing you've ever tasted or ever will taste.
Ever will taste. There we go.
You run through the rest of them. They're all delicious in their own way, but they all have that same quality. Now that you failed the save, it's like this is probably you will never again think anything tastes good that doesn't have sun crystal infusion.
Oh, they got you.
Well, I'm gonna go reroll a character.
Oh, that's my character dead.
You're just like, I can never make anything as good as this. I'm doomed.
Oh, you can definitely make something as good as this. You just need to get your hands on some sun crystal infusion powder.
Yeah, some sun crack.
No big
For
deal.
sure.
No big deal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's delicious, isn't it? I can tell you're loving it.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I couldn't. A brand new customer and a brand new face, I can tell if you're not from around here. I could not send you away without a goodie bag, so I made this just for you on the house. And she hands you a small bag that kind of rustles like it has many small things inside of it.
You are just the best, the most wonderful person. Oh,
I
oh,
know,
my heart
thank
be
you.
still. I might die here.
No, don't die here. It's very difficult to get rid of bodies. Please, die outside.
All right, I will die here. But somewhere relatively close to here, perhaps.
Oh, yes, definitely outside of here. You can certainly die if you wish.
Excellent.
All right.
And cut to the other party.
Okay. The four of you head towards the records department. Cole, you've got like a minute on them, but not too much of a distance. You head off to the other side of the city. Now, he didn't give you directions, and you didn't ask, so all you know is it's over there somewhere.
I figured I'd see some people on the way.
Okay. You want to stop random passerby?
Yes.
Hey.
Who's around? Oh, hey.
So.
I'm looking for the records department. Do you know where it is?
Oh yeah.
Care to share?
Oh sure. You go that way, like I don't know, 10 minutes, and ask somebody else over there.
I'll pull out 2 gold pieces. You want to do a little better?
For gold?
You like crystals, huh?
I mean, we don't really need gold.
What's your name?
None ya?
Then you're what?
None your business?
I'm gonna intimidate him.
Okay.
It's been a long day.
Okay. You square up a little bit, maybe put a hand towards one of your weapons, and he looks and he tries to hold it together for a moment, and he finally like, I'm just messing around. Like I said, 10 minutes that way, and you'll see the government like plaza. I don't know which building it is, but it's not hard to find.
Thank you, Nanya. I'll be on my way.
Nice to meet you, stranger. Yeah, hustles away.
All right, so I'll follow those directions.
Okay. Trio, what are you doing with yourselves? You're headed in the same direction, but just like Cole, you don't know where you're going.
I think I'm just kind of taking in the whole area, just to see what's on this route. Shops or food or anything that we might want to stop at later.
Sunny Skies has it all, man. They got it all.
What? Okay, I want to know where I can purchase a crystal weapon.
You do pass a crafting kind of area. You see several, you see the smoke from a forge. You definitely hear the sound of things being worked on. Only one of the shops, and not the forge, appears to have any crystal anything hanging in its windows.
I'm gonna note that shop and then try to remember where it is so we
Okay.
can come back to it later.
It's called Davik's Emporium.
Davix. Okay.
Okay. Let's see what I do. I look around for like a tavern so I can get some drinks and food.
Well, you know you're headed right past the Traveler's Rest, which is an inn and tavern.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were the one who wanted to go
I know.
find Cole.
I have to pick up some snacks first while I'm walking
Oh,
towards
okay.
Cole. I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah,
Oh.
We haven't ate in a while, guys.
in that order.
I'm just saying, we don't really have to all be together in a town. I'm just saying, I know,
No,
but like
I
we
know
can.
that,
I
but
know.
Yeah.
You guys think
I
that?
don't want you to be my representative for
A
this.
lot can happen between now
That's why
and
I'm going
getting
after you.
together.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on everyone too because I don't want to. Yeah.
All right. So
First of all,
so
the group's
We
already
already
split
got a
up too
crystal
much.
addict.
You know, you never split the party.
Never.
So Rezagale is taking a pretty leisurely stroll as she takes note of the variety of shops and crafters in the area. Corvia is mainly on the hunt for food. Now, Corvia, you will pass food options before you get to the Traveler's Rest if the only thing you're interested in is food.
What kind of food? Is it like stalls or something?
Yeah, they've got like little shops, little kiosks, a couple of like traveling carts.
Okay. I walk towards the cart and be like, "What are you selling here? What kind of food do you have?"
Roll me a 1d3.
I just want to note that I
Oh.
am looking at these cards too, and I do acknowledge that there is one named the Salty Dicks.
Right, of course.
Just gonna put that out there.
Right. Totally unrelated. Looks like a newly established trading
Very.
empire of some kind. I don't know.
Rip.
2. Okay. You walk up to one of the guys pushing a cart, and he looks you up and down. And, well, I am selling spider meat.
Spider meat?
Spider meat.
Spider meat? How many can I get depending on how much I have?
Well, it depends.
How much is it?
You like legs or thoraxes?
Maybe the legs. I'll take
Oh,
some.
we got bundles of legs in buckets. Goes 8 for 2 gold.
2 gold? Can I
Yep.
do 1 gold?
1 gold, that'll get you 4.
Can I do a persuasion so for discount?
Sure.
Bartering
Yeah.
spider legs.
Okay. What do you say?
What about 6 legs for 1 gold?
Well, 6 leg, that's supposed to be a gold and a half, but I like your face. All right.
Okay, thank you. I'll take these 6 spider legs. Do they have any taste to them? Like, do you add any special, or is it just burnt spider leg?
What you mean burnt? These are properly cooked and seasoned. Maybe I don't
Okay,
like
I'll
your
try-
face so much anymore.
Okay, it's okay. Let me try out the spider leg. I take one of them and bite it.
All right. It's
All right.
it's delicious. It seems to have been fried and seasoned in oil.
Wow, I didn't think I would like spider legs, but this is really good. What is your name?
My name sure as hell ain't Ugly Face, and he starts trundling off in his cart.
Well, he's kind of rude. As I munch my spider leg.
Well, you just insulted his spider legs. Like, what do you expect?
I've never
Yeah,
had spider legs before.
It was a little sketchy there. Probably shouldn't be insulting everybody here.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay, so what is
Anyway.
Jax doing?
do we want to go find Cole now, or Erinar, do you have any stops that you'd like to make?
Let's find Cole.
Okay.
Okay.
Where do you go?
We stop people along the way and ask them if they've seen a sassy.
So you're gonna stop a random passerby. What do you say?
I was wondering if you've seen our friend. He's a bit sassy, and I forget exactly what he looks like off the top of my head. Tall, roguish.
We don't know that he's
You got
roguish. but
no
okay.
No,
description
that's it, that's
whatsoever.
it. That is a
Tall, sassy, roguish.
not. I didn't say he was a rogue. Okay, I said he was
Right.
roguish.
Yeah. Roguish is a descriptor. I understand.
Yeah.
The portly gentleman you happen to have stopped. Yeah, I saw him.
Do you know which direction he went in?
Oh yeah, that way.
Is that also the direction of the records with the governess of Blatfish? Blatpish?
Baldfish?
Black.
None of
Bald-
you wrote this down.
Baltfish. I wrote it down. I just can't. Yeah, it's Baltfish.
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 There's no
I'm not
T.
there.
No, I thought you said T.
There's
You
no
cut
T.
out a little bit. Ballpish. Ballpish. Why would you? Okay, Ballpish. Do you know the direction of Ballpish? The
Oh yeah, ball
Record.
pushed it down that way.
that way.
Different direction.
Okay. How much further in that direction is Ballpish?
Ball push, you go that way for like, I don't know, like 8 minutes. And then if you head down the alleyway, right, and then you go down the stairs.
Right. Cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. Praise the sun.
Okay.
Praise
I walked up to Aaron over like, what did he? Wait, was I close enough to hear that conversation?
You could have been.
It's up to you.
Maybe
I
you
don't
maybe you
know.
were busy haggling
It
over
was
spider legs at that
eating,
time.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
I walked up to Aaron. What did that person say? Which direction do we need to go?
Not very helpful, but he said go that way and then take a 8 minutes, then take a left and go down some stairs.
Why do we need to go downstairs?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I say we walk that way 5 minutes and then ask somebody else.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I agree with you. We should do that.
So we continue on.
So the trio heads up that way for 5 minutes. Okay. All right. You go 5 minutes. Cole, you're still in transit, so we're gonna stay with them for a moment. Now what? You're up a road. Now what?
Ask another person. Pardon me. Do you happen to know the direction of Balpish, the governess?
Oh yes, Governess Bullpish. Well, her home is just up this way. If you head up this way a few more minutes, you take a left, go down some stairs.
Cool. Sweet.
Perfect.
Awesome. Great. Thank you so much for your help.
Well, thank
Praise the sun.
you. Praise the sun.
Praise the sun.
So, I guess we're continuing because that's the second
Yeah.
person that talked
Yep.
about stairs. Hopefully the stairs don't take us to the dungeon and we're all gonna
I
die.
don't know. Well, I didn't hear this, but it said alleyways. We got spooked.
Okay, so the three of you head up a few more minutes up the road, and there is a pretty obvious left that does go down some stairs. Like there've been like alley, like true narrow alleys. This is more like a road that turns left and happens to go downward.
Got it.
Okay.
Not as spooky.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So you head
Shall
that
we?
way, and there's a sign up on up over a kind of like it looks like the door to a domicile. This is more like a person turned the lower floor of their home into a shop kind of deal, and they just live on the upper floor. It just says Ballpishes. That's it.
Okay, I guess we
Okay.
found it.
We found it, but where is Cole? Did he get lost in the city?
Is he inside possibly?
We can find out and check.
Yeah.
So the three of you headed to Ballpishes.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll come back. Cole, you are headed in a completely different direction, headed for the records department in the government area.
They went to their house, yeah.
It's a good 15-20 minute trek, but you do make your way over to a not necessarily nicer. I mean, it is a little nicer, but not like, oh my god, it's nice. It's more formal, I guess. The buildings are a lot more structured. There's more even spacing. There are like gates and rails where they didn't need to be before. And you see a huge kind of quad or courtyard area that has a fungal field, but it doesn't look like it's used for farming. There are people like sitting on it and eating lunch.
Okay. Do I see? Okay, so I know the fields there. Do I see any like the building that was mentioned before?
You do. I mean, you see several buildings. And they all look very official, but none of them.
So I'll
There's
walk
not
up-
like a giant sign that says records or anything like that.
Right. So I'll just walk up to somebody that's eating in the field.
Okay. They're just chowing down on what looks to be maybe I don't know. It's like a large kind of bowl-ish shape, and they're just kind of scooping something out of it and eating it.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Hopefully I'm not interrupting too much. I was wondering if you could help me find the records department here.
Oh no, not interrupting. You want to bite a spider meat?
I'm okay.
Oh, all right, man. Records. Honey, where's that one at? Is that the big one? No, it's not the big one. It's the medium one on the left. You sure? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, man. You see the big one, and then the left of that one, there's the small one, and then the left of that one, there's like a medium one. We think it's that one.
Are you sure?
Nope.
All right. Thank you so much. I love these people. Okay. I'm just gonna walk into the biggest building.
All right, big buildings right smack dab in the center.
Right.
Has a couple of guards, not crystal guards, just like regular kind of tough looking dudes.
Oh, I take them.
You take
Go ahead.
them?
I'm sorry. No. That is not a. I was just saying I could.
Okay. They see you coming up, and one of them waves. Got a friendly look on his face. Evening.
Good evening. I am looking for the records department. Could you point me in the right direction?
Oh, city records or war records or farming records
Well,
or
let me explain the
labyrinthine
situation.
records or go ahead. Sorry.
No, yes. I didn't realize it would be that complex. I am looking for people that may have migrated from Sunny Lamp. I was told that for a
Sunny
while they were
Lamp.
all kept in a ward.
Oh, you mean the wards? Yeah. That'd be in war records.
Ward
War
records? Where is
records.
war?
War.
I see. Why would it be in war records?
Well, it was like, history never my good at. Man, you know why they're in the war records? Oh yeah, they were not like the whole community, but a sect of them had like decided to join up with the worshippers of the dark. Spits on the ground, and so they were categorized as part of the war.
I see. Hmm. Well, anyhow, they deserved it if they decided to, part with those people, I suppose.
Of course.
Where is this
War
place?
records? That's in the medium building, 2 buildings over.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day. Praise the sun.
Praise them. All right.
Okay. You head over to the
I don't,
primary
for the
records
record,
building.
I don't like them. I might come back for that
Okay.
later.
All
if
right.
the situation presents itself.
All right. That's fine. They.
I know they didn't do anything wrong, but they annoyed me there. Okay.
I
Anyway.
see. So you head 2 buildings over, and you'll go through a little red tape to get in front of the desk clerk who can assist you. We'll come back. Teddy, you stepped outside of Sweet Suffering, and it took you a good few minutes to come down from the overwhelming deliciousness, but you're feeling mostly yourself now. Oh, I don't know if you're back yet. I forgot you went to do laundry. Theodore.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, good. So.
Okay.
Coming down
So
from the
I'm heading out around town, and
did you want to head to the Sweetorium, or are you going around town?
yeah, no, I'm gonna go to the Sweetorium. I'm
Okay.
gonna try them out too.
So you head down.
See which one is better.
Head back down the lane, and then make that left towards the avenue that leads past Traveler's Rest, and then on towards the Sweetorium. You pass by similar streets and alleys that the trio did. You spot several shops that you don't may or may not decide to come back to later. You see a couple of street vendors. One grumpy looking guy talking about some asshole with an ugly face to one of his pals, and just move on along, of course. You see Salty Dicks, imports and exports. Seems like a strange name. Who knows? Then finally getting towards the end of the street, you see this long, really unlike Sweet Suffering, which was bright and poppy and kind of in your face. This is more like they decided that their version of sweetness was clashing colors. So they've got hot pink and awkwardly pastel purples, and then the lime green, and then a brown for some reason. It's just it really stands out, but not in a good way.
Huh. Well, I'm just I'm gonna head inside.
Okay. Inside, you see maybe just 2 clerks, one behind the counter and one restocking and reshelving and stuff like that. And these, unlike the last one, who were sickeningly pink, these 2 wear black. They are in the person behind the counter is in a full neck to foot black dress of generically unshapely sizes. It looks like it was poorly sewn at several areas, so it's one sleeve's too big and one sleeve's too small. Then the one who's reshelving and stuff like that is wearing what looks like black patchwork. Like it's relatively form fitting, but you think she built this herself or someone did with a rough hand from 38 different scraps of black moss cloth. The one who is doing the reshelving turns over towards you and, hey, welcome to Suitorium.
Howdy. Oh, whoops, wrong character. Oh, hello. I'm Theodore Sweetcakes. I came to try some of your sweet things here. I was just at the Sweet Suffering, and I'm from out of town, and I wanted to really try out what you all had here, especially as I'm a bit of a baker myself.
Oh, yeah. All right, cool. Whatever, just go over to the counter.
All right. He walks over.
Okay. The shapeless black dress from behind the counter looks up from a book. Oh, hey. Welcome to Suitorium.
Hello. What do you all have?
Oh, we got pastries, candy, bread. You know, whatever.
Whatever. Okay.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's like, what's the point?
Well, I just wanted to try some of your delectables. I don't know.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you just take whatever you want. It's fine. Whatever.
Just take?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem right.
Oh, do you want to pay for it?
Typically, people ask, for restitution for their work.
Oh, all right. Give me like 200 gold.
That's too much.
Well, which is it, man? Do you want to pay or not?
All right, fine. I won't pay.
All right, whatever.
It feels wrong.
All right. So what do you do?
Not pay.
Okay. She looks down at her book.
Oh, you just want me to? No, I'm not going to do that.
You're not gonna do what?
All right, fine. I'm leaving.
All right, whatever.
Terrible customer service.
Terrible customers.
I am a sweet old man, I have you know.
I doubt it.
Young whippersnapper?
Old jackass.
I'm leaving.
Okay. You make your way outside. The girl in the patchwork you're making your way out. She's like, "Oh yeah, see you later," or whatever. You make your way outside.
Yeah.
You're back up. You're
Head
back
for
on
the
street.
government district. Oh, where's the government district?
You asking them?
Yeah.
Left.
Out the door?
Nope.
Left where then?
Left. Opposite of right.
You got to burn the place down.
All right.
The
I
girl.
don't know where I'm going.
Girl in the patchwork looks over to the girl behind the counter and posers. Goes back to restocking shelves.
Teddy, she called you a poser. You're gonna let her do that?
It's something that young kids say. I don't know what that lingo means.
So you head outside. Now what?
Go find somebody else to tell me where the government district.
Alright, you find a random passerby.
Yep.
He bows formally. Good afternoon, sir.
Oh, good afternoon.
Oh, sorry, good evening. It's evening time. Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Yes, where's the government district?
Oh, well, if you turn left here and you walk straight about 15, maybe 18 minutes, you'll find it.
Oh, excellent. Thank you. And left is which way from here?
Points.
Head that way.
All right. Trio, you walk into Ball Pishes. You guys ever seen Euro Trip?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured. The two old people say yes, and the young person says no. Of course, of course.
Of course.
All right. Remember that you've seen that movie. You walk into Ball Pishes. A beautiful half-elven woman stands behind the counter, in a pleasantly decorated, very nice, very comforting atmosphere. Oh, hello. Welcome to Ball Pishes. How can I help you?
Hello. We're looking for our friend.
Oh, yes, I can help you with that. What does he look like?
I don't know
Tall.
the description.
Roguish, sassy.
Roguish. Sassy.
Yes. I know just who you're looking for. Yes, I believe you'll find him in the back room. I'm afraid you'll have to pay to get in. It is a service.
Give us 1 second, please. And I'm just gonna motion for Aranar to come over to the side with me. I don't really think we're in the right place.
Don't either. But but the guy with the muffled voice said something about a governess in Ballpish.
Yeah, I think the name might be the same, but I think we should specifically talk about the records keeping.
Maybe.
So I think this is some sort of other type of establishment thing.
I think you might be right.
Yeah, let's just go ask about that really fast.
Okay.
Hi, question.
Yes.
Our friend was actually looking for the records.
Yes, Governess Ballpish. This is her establishment.
Yes, but does she keep like records of people from the city here?
Oh, yes.
Really?
Of course. We keep records of all our clientele.
Yes, but see, I think you're using this language that makes me feel as though we're not talking about the same things. You're saying
Oh.
client, and I'm saying citizen.
Well, I mean, are you implying that our clientele are not citizens? Ma'am, of course not. No, we are a fine and legal establishment.
No, not at all. But we were under the impression that these were city documents that could be referenced in a time of need on certain factors, maybe citizens, but also things of time.
Yes. These
war.
vagaries are certainly what we deal in. Don't you worry,
Wa-
madam. We will
vagaries.
take care of your needs.
Oh dear. Oh, what have we done?
You know, I don't think we have enough money. We left our wallet back at where we were staying, and we thought this would be free, so we're just gonna go back to where we were at. The
Oh,
key.
well, we could accommodate a trade if you're interested.
I'm not sure that we are. We don't have a lot to trade. We're very new in the city, so
Oh,
we're
yes,
still
well.
trying to get established. Yeah.
Excellent, yes. Well, I'll make sure your friend knows you stopped by. Please, come
Wonderful.
again.
Thank you so
Cute.
much.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Hey,
Praise the
before I
sun.
leave, I whisper to the person, be like, "How much does this cost?"
That depends on your preferences, my good man.
Reference.
You can give me an estimate. I might come back later.
Well, 1 hour with one person for one thing is 5 gold.
Ooh, that's a
Reasonable.
steal. I'm just gonna keep that in mind, and then I walk off with Aranar. Wait up for me, guys.
Okay.
We're gonna get outside, and I'm just gonna look at everybody and just be like, "This is obviously the wrong thing. I don't know where she was coming from, but we're definitely not at the right place."
Yes.
Um,
She's definitely not the kind of record keeper that we were looking for.
I don't know. The place looked pretty nice to me.
Yes, we did see you hang back a little bit, Corvia, so we all know where your mind is right now. No need to explain that one.
Oh.
I was just looking around. I was just making sure that it was not the right place.
Yes,
So
sure.
should we go back to the inn, or should we go try to find where the other kind of record keepers are?
Good. Jimmy's
Ah, it
naked
looks
brother
like-
didn't come in
Dude.
again.
It looks like yeah, I opened up like the baker's like bag or book and sparks. I heard so weird.
How strange.
How strange.
Yeah.
Super strange. All right, what were we saying?
Should we go back to the inn and hope that we meet up with everyone there, or should we try to find our way to the other kind of records? Shut up, Cole. You're not here right now. You don't get to say.
You don't get to comment.
I don't know. I'm on the fence. It took a really long time to find this place, it felt like. And we're obviously in the wrong place. It's up to you guys. I feel like, to me, if we're going to a city-related function, some sort of office or something, I don't know. It would appear as a government building, but none of these places seem to have that about them, so...
I guess we could ask if anybody knows where the government buildings are.
We asked 2 people, and we ended up
Yeah, well, they
We
had
might have used the wrong language. They weren't wrong about what they thought we were talking about. And now I'm starting to question that they thought we were weird because we were asking them about that place.
I mean,
Ah,
it seemed like a classy establishment. It just wasn't
Sure.
what we were looking for.
sure. I don't know. We could go either way for me. I'm impartial. We can stay out all night for all I care.
all these spider legs are making me sleep. I think I'm gonna go to look for an inn or a tavern to sleep.
We have one that we were going towards.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we
let's
should
go
definitely stay at
back.
the one we planned.
All right,
Mhm.
let's go back there.
Okay.
You guys want some, by the way? I have like 2 left.
Sure. I'll take one.
Okay.
I'll take
There you go.
one.
Okay, you guys share out your fried spider legs. They are tasty. And the 3 of you head for the inn. Cole, you are inside the records department. The people at the front asked you to like sign in, and then before you were allowed to reach the front desk. Would you have done so?
Hold on. So before I reach the front desk, would
Before
I
you even
have?
reach the front desk, you walk in the front door. A man accosts you and says, "Please sign in, sir."
Yes. I'll sign in.
Okay. As yourself?
No, of course not.
Okay.
I am Jeffrey.
All right, Jeffrey. Mr. Jeffrey, thank you for signing in. If you will make your way to the front desk, the clerk will assist you.
Thank you. And what was your name?
Inconsequential.
Interesting. Okay, looking at this guy, is he like? Can I tell if he's military or if he's a fighter?
It's probably looks just like from a basic once over, like he was at one point, but may no longer be.
Okay, so I'm on guard here. Okay. So I'll go to the front.
All right. There's a squirrely little man, maybe a halfling down there, and he looks up from large large ledger or piece of paper. And, yes, I don't.
Yes, I am here searching for people who might have come here apparently during the time of the warding of the Sunny Lamp people.
Oh, the Sunny Lamp War. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, you were looking for the first or the second one?
I'm not sure whether it's the first or the second. I'm not sure of the time frame.
Oh, you're both.
I've been
No,
away
that's
for
fine. We
quite
got
some
both.
time.
And you looking for the names?
Yes. So I'm looking for an Ember, um, an Ash,
And the fire
and I believe.
burning.
Well, my name's Cole. I don't know what to tell you.
No.
Ember, Ash, Spark.
Okay. All right.
Um,
Thanks. Yeah, hold on just a moment. Yeah. Writes something down on a small, like it looks like a wax tablet. And then he like writes out a whole message in a very like tight, cramped script, and then grabs a just like a flat piece of something and wipes the entire tablet clean. The message is gone. I'll be just a moment. I've actually 5-10 minutes.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
He goes. He looks back down. Goes back to work.
Is there anything around it of notice? Like, can I just kind of, because it's 5 to 10, right? So can I just look around?
Right. The front lobby's pretty austere. There's just the building itself, the man on the door, the guy behind the counter. You might see during the time period some people come and go, but maybe it's like 2 people, not a lot. There's a bench on the far side if you wanted to sit down, or a sign that is probably to the bathroom, though it has a symbol on it you don't recognize.
Okay. So I don't understand the language they use. Interesting.
I don't know, you understood, or you could make out most of the tight script he wrote in. It's just like the symbol they use for toilet is different.
Okay. Got you. All right, I'm just waiting.
Okay. 5-10 minutes pass, and a gnome comes walking out from one of the back hallways and hands off a large kind of tome or ledger to the halfling up front. He peeks up over the desktop. It's better right here.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
The ledger here.
The ledger's here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He
All right.
waves you over and opens up the thing and starts flipping through pages and pages and finally, the Red Ward, it came down and looks like we got a Stephen and a Monk in this. He starts scanning through names and stuff like that. Ember.
Okay. And what can you tell me about this?
Well, it looked like Ember came through and was in the ward for a while, and then she went to.
How long is a while?
6 months.
Oh, okay.
But after that, there was no record.
I don't know what happened after that. Typically, what did people do once they got out of the ward?
Well, some of them go home, and the others stay here, and some went off into the wall.
All right, but only Ember out of the 3 names?
Oh, well, I can take the other. And he pulls out the second ledger and starts flipping through that one. Ember only.
Ember only. Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Anytime.
Praise the sun.
Praise the sun.
Yep. All right. So I'll leave at that point.
Okay.
And all right. I'm just in the middle of town now, right?
Yep, you're in the government sector on the far side of town.
Okay. Can I ask somebody where a weaponsmith is?
You want to ask the same couple as earlier, or someone new?
No, they're not. No. I'll ask somebody new.
Okay. There's a middle-aged looking man and his daughter, like a young girl, probably under 10, hanging out nearest you. You gonna ask them?
Yeah, I'll walk up to them. Hello.
Hey.
Do you know much about weapons?
I mean, stick 'em with the pointy end, right?
Yes, I see. Do you know of an establishment in which I could possibly have a weapon forged for me if I have materials?
Oh, you want one made or you want to buy one?
I want one made out of what I have here.
Yeah. I want to say there's a forge on the east side of town.
Right.
Susie, where's that shop where we got the pony? You know, the little pony. It was down the street from the candy shop. Right. So if you go east, not east, yeah, they don't know directions. If you go that way, about, I don't know, 15 minutes, you'll back on the east side of town, right? And you'll pass that big Traveler's Rest Inn, right? And you go a little ways past that, and then you turn left up the lane, and shops everywhere. You'll see the smoke.
Okay. Thank you. I'll hand him a gold piece.
He snags it out of the air. Thanks, stranger.
All right. And so I'll walk that way and probably take a stop at the inn since I know that it's on the way.
Okay. Teddy Sweetcakes, on your way out of the Sweetorium, you spot the trio, sans Cole, headed up the road, kind of in your direction, though it looks like they're about to turn off to Traveler's Rest. Would you like to go that way or towards the government building still?
I'll follow after them.
Okay. Trio, you arrive at or outside the Traveler's Rest. Now, this is a pretty large building, but it seems to be made of some sort of rare or unknown material. Now, the guy at the front did mention that it was made of something strange, but yeah, you've never seen anything like it. It's definitely hard, but a little less hard, like much less hard than stone. Though it does feel kind of stone-ish. It's like a brownish gray color. Go inside. You stand outside and marvel at the weird materials.
This place is very strange. I've never seen anything like it.
Do you wanna?
I don't know.
Do you wanna
Let's
go
go in.
check it out? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I'm intrigued.
All right. You three head inside. As far as community buildings goes, this is very new to you. To the rest of us, the viewers and us out of character, it's a pretty standard looking inn room. It's a large communal space, lots of tables. There's a big bar. There's a podium or like a wide, flat but raised area on the far end for who knows what, but obviously performances out of character. And then a set of stairs that go up, that head up. There are two, looks to be twins behind the bar, a man and a woman.
Excuse me, could we get rooms?
Rooms.
Are there places to stay here?
I whisper Aaron.
Can I
This
speak
person
to your manager?
saying
Rooms.
what a Karen.
We're weary adventurers, and we'd like some place
We'd
to
like
sleep
to
for the
rest.
night.
Adventurers, yes, welcome to the Traveler's Rest Inn. Please have a seat.
Okay. I could just go grab a seat, I guess.
Okay. I'll pick a random seat.
Okay. You sit at the same table, or you spread out all over the room?
Same table.
Okay.
Same
I like
table.
All right.
Yeah.
The man was the one who responded boisterously, and that he looks over and says, "Would you like dinner and
Yes.
ale?"
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I'll take, especially the ale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, wait.
The female twin is still over there. Rooms. Rooms.
I feel like I used the wrong term and now she's malfunctioning somehow.
Rooms.
Does not compute.
The male twin leans down beneath the bar, doesn't go into a back or anything. There's no other, like, doesn't leave for the kitchen, just stands up with a big ass tray of food.
Where did that
Dinner
come from?
and ale. He comes walking. He definitely walks awkwardly. He's got legs. He's not like a fucking robot on tracks or anything. But yeah, he walks like stiltedly. He's like, "It's served." Puts it down on the table. To the back, behind the bar.
What's this food look like?
Probably reasonably sure that it is. I mean, it's definitely meat. Like there's no veggies on the table, but it doesn't look like pink meat if that's what you're asking.
That's good. We definitely don't.
Unless it's gray meat,
Right.
in which case not as good.
Yeah, well, it's definitely got it's like a reddish green color.
A reddish green color?
Mm-hmm.
So
I wonder
like
how.
meat mixed with moss or something?
Or maybe
Mold,
the meat
probably.
itself was green before it became red. Like it's goblin that's been cooked.
So not high quality
Yeah.
meat. This is the low.
That's up to how you prepare it, madam.
Listen, we talked about how goblin would taste last time, and we determined it sucked. Okay?
Maybe you just don't know how to cook goblin.
Maybe. All right.
look
Well,
around.
I'm gonna look at it. I'm not gonna feel very excited, but I am definitely gonna try it.
Okay.
So
You can try it first and tell me how it is.
Sure.
Ernar sniffs it a little bit and then tastes it.
Okay.
Sort of like,
Hesitant.
nibbles.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's good.
Hmm.
It's not, gourmet chef 5 stars, but you don't exactly have a lot of good food here in the underground anyway. So do you.
True.
It's good.
I don't know
It's-
that yet because they didn't say.
It's good. It's edible. Huh. Thank goodness. How about this ale?
Is it better than the spider legs we
It's not better than the spider legs.
Spider
Um,
legs are probably way better.
Spider legs were definitely better. Not by like leaps and bounds, but better. The ale is extremely yeasty, but other than that, it's definitely fermented something in a liquid form.
Different.
yeah, it's
Very
interesting.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a unique taste?
You're reasonably certain it's alcoholic, so there's that.
It'll do the job. I suppose. Yikes. Thank you, sir, for this meal.
Adventurers!
Yes, adventure.
Yes.
Where are the places where we can sleep?
Rooms.
Rooms.
Where are these?
I need the
rooms?
I need the 3 of you to make dexterity saves.
Oh my
Jesus.
We're
god.
gonna die. Dex.
Holy shit. Why am I rolling so bad? I should ace that one.
And you call yourself a rogue.
So Rezagales happens first, which gives the other 2 of you time to recognize that you need to dodge. 3 like brass keys just come flying across the room, and one just like just right into Rezagale's face. The other 2 of you are like, "What the fuck? Oh god!" You know, like give the jukes.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I guess thank you, but could have done that a little easier.
Accommodations.
Oh,
Yes.
I like how
Or
Rezagale.
assassinations at that rate. Jeez.
Assassinations. Everybody make dex
no,
saves.
no. God damn it.
Accommodations.
Too
only.
late. You're all making dex
Nope.
saves now.
Oh god, no.
I'm gonna die. I would have rather have the 8 on the damn key.
I'm still
Oh
alive.
my
Yes,
god.
another
That's my
one.
problem.
All right. Corvia, once again, you juke, but 2 relatively
Best rogue
dull
ever.
kitchen knives come flying across the room. Both of you take 1 damage.
Ow!
Assassinations.
How about bread?
Adventurers.
Bread adventurers.
Yes.
Bread.
Bread. 3. He reaches down below the counter, stands up. Has 3 like just kind of bland looking bread rolls made out of would have been like moss yeast bread.
Yes, thank you. Man, I'm just trying to think of anything I could say to these people to get them to give me stuff.
Gold. Yes.
Yeah, I know. I was like, shit, I should ask for gold. Or crystals.
Vorpal sword. Adventurers.
Yeah. Okay, I think this is about all we're going to get aside from murdered here. So, I'm actually going to take my roll and a little bit of this food up to my room if you don't mind.
At this time, Theodore Sweetcakes enters Traveler's Rest. Traveler's Rest has 3 occupants currently, Theodore Sweetcakes. They appear to be your friends, and there's a pair of twin half-elves behind the bar, 1 male, 1 female. The male has just dropped off 3 bland-looking bread rolls after having obviously served them dinner. He walks a little awkwardly, but other than that, that's what you see.
Oh, that one looks very good. I got some desserts for everyone. They're absolutely amazing.
Teddy, be
Yes.
careful what you say.
I'm pretty full.
Be
I've ate
careful what I
spider
say
legs and
about
this
what?
The male half elf looks over. Adventurer.
Simply ask
Adventure, yes.
accommodation.
Accommodation.
Accommodations. She hands you a key from across the bar.
What the
He smiles sweetly, takes the key, opens up his little box that he got from Sweet Suffering.
His goodie bag.
And politely hands one over.
To the woman.
Yeah.
Gifts. Thank you. She takes it into her hand and just kind of puts her hand beneath the counter and then brings it back and it's empty.
You're welcome. Oof. I think I'm going to retire. I had a busy day. Maybe you all can tell me about what happened with the government and the bureaucracy and things.
Oh, we didn't make it there.
Oh,
We
you
did not-
didn't?
We did not find
Oh.
that building. Maybe Cole will tell us when he gets back.
Depends how long he.
Oh, he's
takes.
not back yet?
No, we
No.
couldn't
Well, that's a
find him.
shame. Do you all want any of the goodies?
Oh yes, please.
Here
I
you
love
go.
sweets.
I don't really like sweets that much.
Okay.
What about
He'll,
you,
he'll
Aradar?
hand one.
Oh, I will take one for later. Thank you, Teddy.
Okay. Yeah, he'll hand out 2 more and then go retire to his room.
Okay.
I'm
I
definitely
think,
gonna eat mine
All right.
right then.
Make a Constitution save. Yep.
Wow.
That tracks. It tastes amazing. It's the best thing you've ever had or ever will have.
Wow. That was so good. I need to stop by that sweet shop.
Adventure!
Adventure!
Oh, I'm not going to get any sleep tonight.
Teddy slowly walks up the stairs. Cole, you walk in maybe 5-10 minutes from now. Trio, unless you want to do anything specific, we're gonna advance 10 minutes.
Okay, I'm good on that.
All right, they're eating or chit-chatting or drinking their yeasty ale. Cole, you come inside. There's a male and female twin half-elves, mostly empty bar or tap room, and your trio of pals, Teddy being still missing.
Cole,
Yes.
Adventure!
accommodation.
What?
Say accommodation.
Accommodation?
Accommodation. She hands you the female half elf hands you a key from across the bar.
Erner.
Thank you. All right. What is going? Why? Okay. Anyway, whatever.
Have
Um,
you eaten?
No, I have not. It's been a second. Do they have food?
Yeah, they did.
Yes.
Okay. What did you
And
guys have?
ale.
Food
Uh,
and ale. The man behind the counter leans down, picks up a tray with one meal and a large mug of ale on it. Chug, chug, chug. Walks over to the big table where the three are sitting and puts it down. Chug, chug, chug.
How does he have so many meals prepared under
Can
that?
I?
I
Okay,
don't-
hold on. Like,
How-
what is he? What is this?
What do you mean?
We don't
It's-
know.
Have you guys not noticed something different off
Oh,
about
yes.
this?
Oh, absolutely. You've
yeah.
only seen the half of it.
Yeah.
And you've not looked into it? I've been here for all
I
of 3
give-
seconds now.
I gave you the keywords so it didn't get thrown at your face. You're
I see.
welcome.
Can I walk over to the counter and just kind of like look at them and see if there's anything that I can notice?
This is like trying to stare at one of the Stepford wives. Like it's just porcelain perfection, but it doesn't. Of course, it looks like skin. Like
Right.
whichever one you stand up there in front of, he's just
I poke it. Like,
you just reach out and poke him in the face.
Poke
Yes.
it.
Feels like
Yes.
skin. Doesn't move.
you don't move.
Doesn't react.
Yeah, of course. And I just, I see. And I'm just gonna go and sit and eat.
Okay.
I'm sad. I got my answer.
All right.
So an
So-
automated adventurer tavern.
Adventure!
Oh, with very distinct
Very-
dialogue. I
Yes.
love
Be
it.
careful what you
Keywords.
say. Yes.
I wonder. I'm gonna like just say in Thieves Camp more L. It won't be able to. I'm curious. I know it's like I know it's not like a language. I'm just curious to see if it can pick it up.
The four of you look at the bar, and nothing happens. Like you're like more. You do your thieves' kit thing, and to the
Yes.
other. Well, then of course Pepper knows what happened, but the other two are just like Cole just made some weird sounds. But he's looking expectantly at the bar. So the other three of you, human nature, look at the bar. Nothing happens.
I have more faith in this place than I did a couple of seconds ago.
When
Seems
you
we're safe.
look back down, Cole, there is ale on the table.
What?
Oh here we go.
Oh my! Wow, that was unexpected.
Yeah.
Perhaps
Well,
they're more equipped
you
than
get what
you
you get what you asked for, huh? All right. Play with that later. I'm just gonna eat because
Okay.
you know it's been days.
Yeah. It's decent but bland.
Like most of my meals, that's fine.
Right.
Cole, what did
Women
you
too.
find
All right.
out? What did you find out? We tried to find you, but
I heard he was in the backstage. We had to pay to get him. I wonder if he was in that area.
I don't think that was him.
I am confused. What
Yeah,
what
we're just
backstage are we
curious
talking about?
about what did you find out? Like where did you
Were you trying to
where
find me?
did you act? What? Yeah, we were just trying
Because
to catch up with
I
you, but
we
we
were.
couldn't.
Mhm.
I didn't see you
You
guys.
took a wrong turn and went down
Mm.
the wrong alleyway. So
Turns
we're just
See anything interesting?
Selfish is also an establishment that is quite nothing like what you were going to.
I
yeah.
see.
Mm.
Probably would have been much better. I was just around people who don't know directions and a half common speaking creature gremlin thing. But I did find out that one of my family members was in the ward for about 6 months before they disappeared into questionable places. I don't know much after that, so I do
Hmm.
know
Which
that
side of
at
the
least
floor were they on?
the first the first ward. So I don't know. He mentioned something about there being one book in a second. Honestly, it's been too much time to really track it by time. They could be anywhere. They might be here. They might be somewhere else. I don't know, but I do know that 1 out of 3 were here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that's better than not knowing anything, but
Yeah.
still, it's too bad we
Yeah.
didn't find out any other information. Do you plan to try to find that one?
Of course, but I don't know how. I
Yeah.
don't know where to start.
Surely somebody around here knows what happened to those individuals once they left.
Well, the thing is, it's so diverse that I would have to have someone who knew them specifically. There's probably a good number of people who went their separate ways. Unless they're
Wait.
still here. That's still a possibility.
Yep.
It's a lot in the air.
Do we know the population of this place?
I'm while like so while they're like I'm just gonna look at the bar and say secret passage in Thieves' Cant.
To the barkeep. Okay.
Mhm.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Look around.
Casually, I'm just nodding as I'm eating.
What are you doing? What are you
Don't
saying?
some things are best left unanswered.
Cole, make a dexterity save.
That's what I do. Easiest save in my life.
Cole's chair is gone. Cole is quick enough to stand up.
And I saw what he said.
Yeah, you heard him say / mime secret passage. Then
Right.
nothing happened. 30 seconds passed, and then but Cole abruptly stood up for no reason. And then the other 3 of you realized his chair was gone.
Well, wouldn't you know?
Mm,
I
what?
think we need to have a conversation, but perhaps not. I think it's time for me to go to sleep now, and I'm just gonna wait for everybody else to leave. Like I'm gonna go up and just like wait until like I know that nobody else is there.
So you're gonna go to your room, but you plan to come back down later.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. What are the other 3 of you doing?
I'm just confused.
Hmm. Quite tired. I think I'll head to my room now.
It has been a long day.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but I feel like retiring myself.
All
And
right.
get up.
So everybody goes to bed, more or less.
Mhm.
Cole, an hour and a half later, you feel comfortable that everyone's gone to bed.
Okay. Do I know? Actually, do I want to do this alone?
Wait, I gotta add that.
Do I know what room Rezagel's in?
You went up first, so probably
Mhm.
not.
No. All right, I'm gonna go downstairs then.
Okay.
Where
I'm
is Rezagel?
I'm just gonna interject here.
Mhm.
I was already like, since I could see and hear, kind of what was going on, I was already gonna kind of like go to my room
Yeah,
and
I'm
like,
aware. I know.
wait until I
Yeah.
heard, Cole.
So
Yeah,
Rezagel's
I
just kind of like
figured.
like sitting on her door. She's just leaning
Yeah.
against the door, waiting.
Yep.
So you head
Yeah.
downstairs, and you're like, "Where is Rezagale?" And Rezagale is coming down the stairs.
Yep. Exactly.
Oh, well, never mind. Hello. I figured
Adventurers!
yes, adventures. This damned robot. Somehow
I'd like to know what this whole situation is, but
I I would like to know how something that can be so secretive can be so dumb with dialogue responses.
it's very remarkable. I mean,
Yes.
so many languages, it seems. So
All right. I'm gonna say L and orc.
You're gonna say L?
Like L, like the drink.
Oh, ale. Okay.
Yeah.
You say in Orcish?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ah, ale. He says in common. And hands you an ale.
Hmm. Yes, it's very impressive.
programmed to know so many languages, but I mean, it makes sense if this is a place accommodating
Everyone.
one.
Adventurers?
I didn't want to. I said
know.
accommodating, and I was like scared.
Oh, you're looking like, keys!
All right. So let's see. I was gonna ask you what you thought would be the best way to discover the secrets of this thing.
Hmm.
I asked it for a trapdoor, and my chair disappeared. So obviously, it has the ability of doing something of the sort, but I don't know how to access it myself.
I mean, did you see anything where you were sitting? Perhaps the trapdoor is underneath it.
Hmm. But how would I? The L. So when I asked for L, it just randomly appeared on the table.
Right.
Either they're moving so quickly that I can't see them, which is unlikely because I see everything, or there are secret compartments in the room.
Sure.
Hmm.
It's possible.
Okay. So I'm gonna just look at the like how like the robot bartenders or whatever they are. And then thieves can't show me the secrets of the room.
Adventurers!
Hmm.
The
What else?
female bartender looks over and says, Adventurers, please make your way to your rooms. The common room is closing.
Oh joy, we've spooked them. Hmm. Hmm. Adventurers access.
Adventurers! Adventurers, please make your way to your rooms. The common room is closing.
Override.
Would Cole know that word?
I don't know. Listen. So robots probably not actually, but that's not
I mean,
fair.
does Cole even know what robots are?
Maybe.
I mean, he
Okay.
probably knows. Like, do we not have anything mechanical?
Like very, very rarely, and also in the D&D universe, like you'd have things like clockworks, and there are some extremely highly advanced things called automatons. Like robot
Right.
is definitely not a term.
I see.
But so you might, if your suspicion is robot, then you might have said like clockwork automatons or something like that. But yeah.
So,
Okay.
I think I'm gonna try one of two things. Well, I guess I'm gonna try both of them. I'm gonna try and tell them, mm, I need to like tell them to go to sleep, but I don't know like how to tell them to go to sleep. Without saying like power down. There's no like way for me to say power down, you know?
Yeah.
Um uh please stop listening.
Adventurers, please exit the common room.
Son of a bitch. And then I'm just gonna walk up to the counter and I'm gonna hop over it.
When you hop over the counter, you land on the air at approximately countertop level. You do not land where their
So
feet
it's like
are.
there's something dividing me from okay. Well, this is very interesting.
Very
Rezigail is
yeah.
just like standing on air on the other side of the counter.
Is this your necklace?
No, this is not even remotely my doing. This seems to be something that has been cast on this place. I don't really know what to call it.
Is it magic?
Perhaps.
The common room will close in 10, 9, 8, 7,
I feel like we should
6,
go.
Time.
5,
Or maybe we
4,
should
Let's.
stay.
3.
Okay.
2.
I'm gonna go ahead and draw my sword.
Okay. 1. The lights just kind of like dramatically dim. I don't mean like dramatically like in distance. I mean like with drama. You know, like it's
Yeah.
like it was a well lit room and then like dun 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 shadows and darkness. And like lots of like the far corners of the room are completely hidden in shadows. The front door gains a strange dark cast to that awkward material. The woman says gets at 0. The common room is now closed. The male who's standing technically right next to Rezigail says, "Assassins!"
Indeed.
Cool. This is not a good sign. They will start throwing things. They did that to me earlier when I said that word. And
But maybe they're just referring to us like they would refer to adventurers. Maybe they've just changed, like,
perhaps.
because it's nighttime.
Oh.
The male figure goes from like standing and like really cheerful faced and super like nice looking. He puts one arm out on the bar, kind of like lowers his eyebrows and just then freezes there instead. Like he just changes his frozen posture.
I'm gonna ask him for like a shot of like gin or something. Like I don't know what kind of alcohol is above like an ale, but I want that. So
See, he's sitting there, he puts his offhand beneath the bar and says, "The good stuff." And slams a shot on the table.
yes. Okay, this is
It's me as well. Yes,
The good
please.
stuff.
I quite like this much more than the earlier service.
This reminds me much more of my childhood.
Both of you do your shots. It's a lot more burning than alcohol, but it's definitely something.
Yeah.
It's like accidentally shooting scotch. It just burns the whole way down.
Ugh, that hurts my brain. Well, what should we ask now? I feel like this opens up a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what activity would be going on for assassins here, which I'm sure is a lot considering the size of the town. I just don't know what to ask.
Could you show us the hidden corridors?
Assassins! And behind you, you hear the squeal of wood and hinges. There is a new exit to the room.
Yes. Dope.
Well,
Oh, also, uh, weapons, locker. I don't know what that would be.
Weapons. Both of you make dexterity saves.
Oh my fucking god! Damn it! I was like,
We all make decisions. I don't know.
no.
All right,
Oh,
Rezagale.
God.
Once again, a butter knife slashes your cheek for 2 damage.
Damn it! This is the
I'm just
second
gonna
time.
so I dodged this easily,
Yeah,
right?
you were like, the fuck?
I'm just gonna look at her and say, "You're slow," considering.
I mean, I'm just having an off day, apparently.
Yes, it seems so. Do you want to see what's down this corridor, or down
Sure.
the stairway?
Yeah,
All right.
let's go.
Yeah, I'll just walk and I'll just
Okay.
put the glass on the table, nod.
He just kind of stares. But you head that way. It's in part of the room that's buried in shadows. So you can't really see anything. But you head that way, step into the mysterious passage, find yourself outside on the street.
Of course. I was like, it's probably just an exit to this entire place.
Right. How
Hmm.
you get in and out without? Okay, that's nice to know though.
Hmm. I feel like we've come to an end with all the things that they can do for us. Unless you can
Yeah.
think of anything specific.
No, I think it's just nice to know that the presence of other thieves are here. The fact that it seems to understand very well lets us know that there's a community here. Whether that's good or bad, I'm not sure.
Isn't there anything that we can ask them about the sun or these crystals? Some sort of power source, or perhaps hidden prisoners, or
Mm,
I don't know.
uh,
There's got to be more that we can tap into. I feel like there's so much more than quick exits
a
and
doorway.
shots. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, so I guess I'll just turn and just go back.
Wow. Granny's doing
Like inside.
You turn around and the secret door is not there.
looks like we're going through the front.
If they haven't locked it.
Yeah.
You head around to the front. The door is locked.
Shit.
Well, it seems that we either find another establishment or we look around.
Might as well look around because I don't think anybody's going to take us at this hour, so.
All right. Theodore,
What?
are you there?
I am here.
You enter the common room. Things are dark, sinister looking. The male half-elf is one elbow on the bar, squinty, kind of lowered eyebrows.
Oh, I think I'll go back to bed.
He doesn't say anything. Okay, you head back upstairs and go back to bed.
Yep.
All right. Duo, you're trapped outside. What are you doing?
Do you think the well, like so do you think that the I asked about a arms forge, like a weapons forge. Do you think they will be open now or probably not, right?
For
highly
the
doubt
record, it's bright as fuck outside.
Oh.
Like
okay, we've
yes,
passed-
it's nighttime, but like I said in the early description, it's always bright here.
Yeah. They might still be open.
I know that we have the teeth of whatever beast
True.
my pet was, so we might look into that while we have some time.
Yeah, can't hurt. I mean, we're not doing anything else, so.
Speaking of, you never finished your story from earlier before you were interrupted by the random sound.
What was my story?
I think you were spilling your heart out about some family member and how
Oh,
I'm the true leader of the group and a few other things. Yes.
I didn't say that part, so let's make sure we clarify.
You may not
that.
remember it, but
Definitely.
it more than showed in you following behind instead of beside and in front. It's fine.
Anyway,
Yes.
I'm just gonna go into my backpack and then pull out my brother's scarf.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for my brother, who is supposedly one of the wanderers that I never met.
And during this time, we're walking, right?
I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, so we're walking.
You're,
we
you're,
can
you're
we can
into the
talk and walk.
crafter?
Yes.
Okay.
So he's a wanderer you've never met.
Yes, but my mother, she told me about him when she saw that I was going off, and I would very much like to meet him. I would like to meet
Is this
somebody that's actually related to me by blood, aside from my mother.
so when you say brother, you mean like your actual brother. That's
Yes.
interesting. You don't hear about that a lot nowadays. Why do you care, if you don't mind my asking?
I think, well, I mean, there aren't a lot of people in society that really cared for my mother and I. I mean, we made our, selves money, but there's, there wasn't a lot of gratefulness coming our way and appreciation. And, I would like to, I'd like to understand this mysterious other person that I share, similar makeup of, I suppose. So.
Anything else to say?
Nope.
Okay, hold on. So that lagged for me really bad.
Oh, okay. I was like, why isn't he responding?
Right. Right. So I got a lot of lag there, but now everything's clear. If you could just give me a brief synopsis
Yes.
of what you just I'm sorry. Because I just heard like but, and I was like,
That
do
sucks.
tell, do tell.
Um, yeah.
I'm sorry,
So
yeah.
basically, she wants to meet her brother because, like, she and her mom have not had the best experience in their society. They're not like super, class wise high up. And I think out of loneliness, she would like to meet somebody that is supposedly similar to she and her mother in a lot of ways, but obviously ventured out on their own. So, curiosity and, kinship and all that good stuff.
Got you. Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. However, your brother, is he the same as you as far as like he's a changeling, right?
Yes, I mean, my mother did not speak of a father, so I don't quite know exactly how he ended up, but my mother and I are both changelings, so I assume the same for
Mm.
him.
You do understand how hard it will be for you to track down someone who can take on any appearance at any time.
Sure, but
Not saying that it's not noble and worth it, but
I mean, to be honest, I don't know how many wanderers actually make it. So I think there's part of me that understands that I may never meet him. But if I do meet a group of wanderers, at least I can mention my mother and, they had at least somewhat of a relationship before he left. So given that knowledge, he should be able to recognize it.
I see. Well, I understand. Thank you for sharing something. It's refreshing to actually hear a honest story nowadays.
Okay.
Yeah.
Walks in silence.
You walk in silence for the remaining few minutes of the trip and find yourselves back on that crafters and shop area. The forge's flames, the smoke are no longer climbing into the sky from here that you can see. So the forge is probably cold at the moment.
Mm.
But if you go hunting around, you can definitely find a weapon shop, like a storefront. But when you head over towards the forge, it is closed.
Well, it seems that we will have to wait until another time, but there are shops around if you would like to check any of them out.
Yeah, let's check out this weapon shop if it's open. So then I
Okay.
guess we head over to that.
You head over to the weapon shop. This is not Davik's Emporium. This is just a weapon shop.
Got it.
You head over to the weapon shop. There is a kind of sleepy looking, probably human behind the counter, looking like he's probably at the tail end of his shift. Hi. Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
What can I help
Sorry
you
if we've
with?
awoken you from your slumber.
Not quite napping, but close.
We just wanted to see what type of weapons you sold here.
What we got on all the cases are all the standard goods. You know, we got weapons, all shapes and sizes, metal, wood, not wood, metal, stone. You know, regular stuff. If you're looking to spend a lot of coin, we do have a couple of magical pieces.
What types of magical pieces?
Oh, you know, your standard fare. You know, the magically accurate, magically burning. You know, that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
I see. Do you by chance buy things, like buy goods from?
I mean, you probably buy weapons. If you got those.
Would you buy weapon materials possibly?
I suppose if they were of a good quality or rarity, I guess can't say we really need iron.
So I'm gonna reach into my bag and just show him one of the like short sword. Well, like actually it's like wrapped up, but like just kind of show him like one of the teeth that
One
like
of the
it's a
big ones,
short
the
sword
short
thing.
sword teeth.
Yeah,
Okay.
one of the big ones.
Alright, you pull out the dragon fang.
Just ask.
Takes a long look. Oh, you know, I didn't expect that. Huh. Well, you normally work with metals, but I mean, definitely bind it for you, make it serviceable. It wouldn't exactly be amazing. You might do better at the forge, or if you'd rather
Would you be interested in buying at all?
Oh, buying. Yeah. I could buy that. Yeah. I could buy that. Probably. Yeah.
How much do you think?
Ooh. Hmm. Hmm.
Take your time.
I'm gonna go with 40 gold.
You know, that is quite insulting.
Is it? I ain't never seen one of them
This
before.
came right, but this came from my pet.
Your pet?
I was very fond of him, and the fact that you're saying that this is only 40 gold is kind of insulting
I
to
mean,
me.
that sounds like sentimental value to me. It's not sentimental to me.
What about
Oh shit.
60 gold?
60 gold.
Mm-hmm.
You got any more of them?
You obviously don't know what you're talking about. I'll put it away.
Oh, all right. I mean, like I said, I ain't never seen one
Anyway,
before, so you know, just saying.
no, I understand. I just don't feel like the amount of time and effort that I'd spent ripping it anyway. I mean, gently taking it out of my pet's mouth is worth the amount you're offering. So.
Well, I mean, if that's the way you feel, you know, sentimental value is hard to judge. Y'all have a good evening.
Oh wait, question actually before we leave. Being a merchant of these sorts, could you tell me about how much just like a crystal dagger would cost?
Ooh, you mean like sun crystal or just like crystal?
Both.
Oh,
What
well,
are the properties of both?
well, the regular crystal blade is I mean, it's about the same as metal. It's just a little more abundant here in the area. You know, we've got a lot of crystal. The sun crystal, when charged, seems to like has an easier time of stabbing things, and kind of like burns with the holy energy of the sun. Pretty sun.
Yes, praise sun. Um, so what you're saying is if we go into a darker place with little sun, that it would be basically useless at that point,
I mean, it'd be just as good as any other standard metal weapon.
but it would look like crystal.
Yes, it would be cooler looking.
Hmm. Interesting. Are there any sorts of magical crystal weapons?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, of course.
Okay, okay.
I mean, we don't have any. That'd be silly. It sounds like it costs crazy money, but I'm sure they do exist.
So are we talking like hundreds of gold or
Like tens of thousands.
got it. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's all I needed to know. Thank you.
Yeah. Make sure you come on back to Big Barb's weapon shop.
We probably won't after the 60 gold insult. I say as I walk out.
Quite all right. People who place sentimental value on items are dumb.
I stop. Like, I'm on the way. I stop. What did you call me?
I think you heard me.
I'm leaving. I'm gone, so whatever you do is on your own.
It's been a long day. Haven't had any sleep.
Been there.
Yeah. You're lucky. You're lucky.
I doubt it.
Watch your back.
I won't.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave.
All right.
I'll leave. New town. Can't make bad influence on my
Can't go killing off merchants on my first day.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh, he was an idiot.
Now what?
Well, I'm quite tired, so I mean, I might not be able to sleep in a bed, but I think I'm just going to go back to the inn and pass out at the door.
Yes, we can go back and see if it's if we can find a way in.
I mean, I'm not sure I want to break into that place.
I'm not saying break in, but perhaps there's something that we can say or another way in. I figure if there's a way out, there has to be a way back in now that I think about it.
Sure.
We just have to find it.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
You head back to the inn. The door is still locked.
Perhaps like a secret knock.
I just look at it and thieves can't well, just open.
Nothing happens.
Nothing. No. Okay. How big is it like a large? Can I walk around and just look for like signs or symbols or anything or?
The fuck is playing music right now? Oh, I'm
Someone
playing music.
raided.
Someone raided.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me. I was like, what the fuck?
Every time.
Oh, Jesus. Hello, Mr. Grant's Gaming and friends.
Oh my god.
I was like, what
Next
music
time
is
we
that
have to
here?
remember to tell him. That's hilarious.
Jesus. Okay, so you tried saying open and nothing happened. Now what?
Right. Any suggestions? I think we should look around and just see if there's any symbols or any signs of ways to get in. I mean, we're both pretty
You didn't try your secret
talented
knock?
with.
I'm definitely gonna knock.
Oh, okay.
God damn it.
Do
Okay.
you secretly knock or do you just knock?
I'm gonna secretly knock.
Oh, describe the secret knock to me. You give
Okay,
him,
the
you give
secret
him
knock.
the shave and a haircut?
Sure. I
You
have
know
no
what that
idea
is?
what that means. No. Yeah.
That's
I
shaving- that's
guess
shaving
it would be
haircut.
like, yeah, something like that.
Yes, Grants. This is the Underdark game. All right. You give him the old razzle dazzle, the shave and a haircut. The door opens a crack, and you hear, I'm sorry. The common room is currently closed. Are you looking for accommodations?
Assassin's accommodations.
Assassins! The door opens wide.
Perfect. Now to
You
get
know, if we had thought of that, yeah, if we had thought of that earlier, we really wouldn't have to go on a walk to that useless weapon shop.
It's all good.
Do you have anything against me killing him later?
I cannot tell you what to do. I'm going to pretend that you never said that.
Say less. Remind me when we're leaving, please.
Remind you of what? She doesn't know what you said.
No.
Of course.
All right, the two of you go to bed. We pass the night. Everyone heals and gets their spells and all their resources back. You awaken some 8 to 10 hours later, feeling nice and refreshed.
Wow.
I'm gonna go downstairs immediately and ask for breakfast.
Adventurer!
Is it the same thing?
Yep.
Same. I'm gonna come down and also ask for breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah. Head sit with
Hello,
Rezagale.
Ernar. It's the same thing as last night, so yeah. But that's okay. It's a meal.
Food is food.
Yep.
I'll come down and just randomly. Hey, I never saw Spatula. I forget the guy's name. Did he come
Teddy?
in?
Yes.
Yes. You know, it's all
He
the
had a
same.
long day.
Teddy, you spent your entire night dreaming of the sweet suffering sweetness.
Mm.
It's a good thing you still have some in your little goodie bag.
Yeah, I'm eating it right away.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm jealous. I want it. All right. Yeah. I don't know.
Everybody's got background people.
I know. But yeah. That's how the family is.
Unprofessional.
Open the door. I walk down and be like, it looks
Is
like
Cole-
we're eating the same
Cole's
stuff.
frozen.
Oh, he is. It's like,
Oh, he's back. He's
oh,
back.
there he goes.
He's okay.
Oh. All right. So Corvia comes downstairs, repeats the breakfast process. Cole, Teddy, what are y'all doing? Cole, can you hear us?
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess breakfast, and then I'll ask if Rezigo wants to go back to the Well, do you want to go to the forge and see if we can do anything with the materials we had?
Oh, that's a good idea. Yes, yes. Let's go. Let's see. I'm curious how much it would cost us, but yeah.
Can I come along too?
I have some arrowheads as well.
Yeah, I need to make some arrows too.
Oh, are we all going together then?
Yeah.
Adventurers!
Oh god.
Cheers.
I mean,
Yeah.
does anyone else feel like
Would
there's something
you like to come too?
going on? No, I don't want that book right now. Oh, fine, I'll pull it out just for you. As he reaches in and pulls it out. Yes.
Reaches into his bag. He has the requisite barking, and the book comes out.
Yes, the barks. The borks.
The Borks.
Borks.
The book Borks.
Book bork.
All right. So you all have a bland but filling breakfast. The male twin shouts "adventurer" at seemingly random times, as you're still unsure what the keywords are. And then you're headed to the crafters area.
Hey, before we leave.
Oh yeah, sure.
I'm in the front. I leave early, and before I leave, I open the door, say weapons, and then close the door.
What?
So you wanna walk out, like you wanna walk to the exit, the front door.
Yeah,
Step
it's
out of it,
open.
and then like
Yeah.
reach your head and say weapons, and then slam the door
Yeah.
shut.
Yep.
Okay. You don't see what happens, but the other four of you say weapons, and he reaches down below the countertop, comes back up, and places a big ass array of weaponry on the table.
Fuck yeah!
What?
Didn't we try? Okay, you know what?
Try this.
I immediately what's on the table?
Did you try this?
I'm
though?
looking.
Did you say the word weapons?
You guys said assassin.
You said
multiple
assassin.
times.
Wait, I swear to God, I said like weapons locker or something.
You said weapons
said
locker.
weapons locker.
Oh. Oh,
I
maybe.
mean, like, would they understand that not locker? I feel like they'd hear weapons and just put weapons.
It depends. They attempt to accept all appropriate inputs.
They're ridiculous. Okay, what's on this countertop?
It looks like like very poor quality, but basically any standard mundane weapon you could find.
Well, don't really need these, but
Is there a
it's nice to
bow?
know.
Sure.
I take the bow.
All right. You've got a poor quality bow, short bow.
Poor quality bow. Thank you.
Could we take all of these things? I mean, I guess we could, right?
He's just statuesque staring.
Okay. I'm just gonna tell everybody. You know, we could just take these and sell them.
I don't think they would sell for very much.
No, but I mean, it put a little bit more than we had in our pockets.
I mean, if you wish, but I just look at like a poorly made dagger. You know, I just feel like if my pet's tooth was worth, apparently 60 gold, I don't know how much this thing will go for.
I mean, I kind of still want one of those sun crystal daggers, and those things are a little pricey, so
I think you'd be better off trying to find someone and doing them a favor rather than actually paying for it.
true, I suppose. All right, fine, I'll leave them.
Okay. Now what?
To the forge.
Just for the sake of, clearing my mind, I'm gonna say, high quality weapons.
Weapons! Slams down on top of the other tray of weapons, a new tray of low quality weapons.
Fucking A. All right, and then I'm just gonna walk out the door.
Okay.
Basura.
Alright, so everyone's outside. Unless anyone's doing anything else, you're headed for the shops and crafters. Alright, Aranar, your poor quality short bow vanishes when you step out the door.
Ah,
Of
damn it.
course. God damn it.
I just wanted to see what happened. Yeah.
Okay. You make your way towards the shops. Same array of shops and shopkeepers and whatnot are out and about. Anyone with a passive perception of 14 or higher, which I think is exactly one of you, will hear the grumbling, something about ugly face as you pass through the street, and you make your way up towards the forge.
Yeah, no, my passive is 11, so that's not me.
Mine's 13,
Same.
so it's not me.
I think it's
Cole?
Cole.
So I have like a plus.
You have +4. Yeah,
Right,
+4.
yeah.
+4 means passive 14.
Yeah. Wait, so I heard, do I know where it came from? Or I just
like,
heard them?
Just a voice in the crowd happened to like stand out. You know, and
Yeah, I'm
it's
used
just
to
like
that.
ha, ugly face, and then moved
They
on.
left
Yeah.
my whole life. Alright.
Okay, you make your way to the forge.
Is it burning?
It is. It's on fire.
Alright, dope. So, yeah. Alright. I call dibs on getting these done first, and the rest of you can decide amongst yourselves.
I called dibs on first. This isn't like, what are we, 12? Jesus.
You're just upset that you didn't call dibs. So,
You even know what dibs is?
do you not know what dibs are?
I
Hello,
just don't.
excuse me. Can we have some help over here? Thank you.
Oh, right. Oh, wait, hold on. Welcome to Fenric's Forge.
Yes.
Are you Henrik?
I'm Fenric.
Hello, Henrik. Henrik.
Fenric.
Henrik.
Fendrick.
Okay.
Fenric.
Fendrik. Fendrik.
Yes.
Yes.
We have some items that we would like you to meld and craft into weaponry for us, please.
Fendrik, I have a quality question.
Quality. Yeah. Of what? You got rare
I'm
metals.
Well, I'm gonna show him like one of the long teeth.
You pull out one of the short sword teeth.
What do you? Yes.
Oh, that's a giant beastie. Let's,
Pet.
can I hold it?
Yes.
All right, you hand it off.
I hand it to you.
Oh, dense, good weighty, pointy. Oh yes, very sharp. Oh yeah. This is good. Big lizard. Big
Pet.
big I don't know, badger.
Badger.
Big I don't know, big beastie.
Yeah. Yes. How much would you say that this is worth?
Buying or selling?
Selling.
Oh, me selling or you selling to me?
You selling.
If I were to sell, well, at first, I mean, I wouldn't sell it as a material. I'd probably have to grind down the base and put a grip on it. As a weapon, 100 gold. Maybe
Let's see.
108.
See, I told you 60 was a ripoff. Okay.
I'm surprised you're not upset about 108.
I just felt like 60, not hitting the 100 mark was disgusting. Anyhow, how much to make this what you're saying you would do
Oh,
to it?
you want me to make it to a weapon?
Yes.
20.
20 gold pieces.
Yeah, time and labor.
Hmm. 15.
Nah.
I'm gonna put my 20 on the table
Okay.
and say, how much would it cost for you to do both of these? And then I pull out the small
You pull out your 2 daggers.
dagger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, smaller. Yeah. Can I see it?
Sure.
I take it. Oh, it's still weighty. Oh, you got a nice point. Oh, that's a big beastie. Maybe 8 each.
8 each.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. It's a deal. You can keep the extra.
Oh, thank you.
Cole's like, what?
Oh, wow. I guess dibs don't mean anything to this group. Anyway, you know what? Okay, so I will give you. So I'll put one short sword thing on the table, and also like 2 of the dagger things on the table. Just how much for these?
36.
Okay, and then I will also take out like the other 2 that I have in the one like tooth. So basically, and say how much would you buy these for?
You take out. What do you
So I
trying to
have
sell
4.
them?
Right. Yes, I'm trying to sell like I want 2 daggers and 1 short sword, and then
you're trying
the
to sell
rest
them
is
the
right.
rest. Okay.
The rest, yeah.
Oh, buying. I'll probably buy 55 a piece for the big one. 5 for the small. Well, that's for the work. I mean, 16 for the small. Yeah.
So 16 for one of the small or for both of the small?
16 for one dagger fang.
Oh wow. Okay. Yes. Okay. So that's fine. So I'm actually making money off of this. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So I'll sell 2 of the small dagger fangs and 1 of the short dagger fangs, and I'll just get the other 2 and the 1 made into a weapon.
Okay. How much money does he owe you?
So he said
55.
36. So if it's like 55, 16, 16. 32 plus 55. 80. 85?
87.
86. 87.
Minus 36.
Minus 36.
Is 52.
52. Yeah,
Yeah,
52 gold.
yeah.
Profit.
Right, no, 51. Yeah, 51. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, he takes them in and looks them all over, makes sure that each one is of good quality, no chips or cracks, and yeah, all right. Here you are, 55, 51. I'll probably have these done, I don't know, in a day.
Do you know how to make arrowheads, Frederick? I mean arrows. Fuck. Arrows.
Fendrick.
Frederick.
Fendrick.
Fendrick.
Frederick.
Fendrick.
Yes. Fendrick.
Fendrick.
I also want arrows
Good,
too.
good
I have-
sir.
Sorry, not a Fletcher.
Okay, thank you. Is there a Fletcher around here?
Yeah.
Do
Where?
you know which direction he's in and where he's at?
Some 3 or 4 doors that way.
Straightforward. Okay, I'm gonna go 3 or 4 doors that way.
All right.
I follow her. 'Cause I want
Okay.
arrows too.
Teddy, are you up to anything? Mr. Sweetcakes.
Do we lose him?
It's the sweets. Got him.
Yep. Fell asleep in a sugar coma.
What? Oh, no.
Are you doing anything, Theodore Sweetcakes?
Nope.
Okay. The two of you head down to the fletching shop. Just got a big sign outside on a flat stone board. It's a singular arrow.
Walk in. Hello?
Whoa! Hey,
Good day. Do you make arrows here?
yes, we do fletching and boying.
Okay. How much for making these in arrowheads into arrows? And I put my 20. Arrowheads on there. Dragon teeth.
That's an interesting material. Oh, where did you come by that?
Big lizard.
Big lizard. Well, there certainly are big lizards out there, I'm sure. Picks one up and sees about it. Nice and weighty. Good sharpness. It's very dense. I'll probably make I don't know. To make them for you, 10 gold.
Slap my 10 gold down.
All right.
So I'm next in line. Okay. I do
you
the
s-
same thing.
Okay.
wait. Are you done with your trade?
Do you sell any bows here by any chance?
Well, of course, what a bowyer! Gestures to a wall, and there's bows all over it.
How much are they? Just
Well, the short bow are 8 gold, and the long bow are 20.
I'll take a short bow.
All right. You want a spider leg short bow, a goblin gut short bow, anything in any particulars?
Spider leg short
Oh,
bow.
spider leg short bow. Yes, yes, yes. Very, very popular with the young people. He heads over to the wall and snags a pretty like badass, but also like creepy looking short bow. It's got like the actual bow part is made of like bent and rigid spider legs, and it's like spiky and like blackish red. All right, eight gold, please, and plus the 10, so 18 total.
There's 18 gold. I have to take that down.
I'll have the arrows by. I don't have a lot of customers today. Maybe this afternoon.
Thank you. Praise the sun.
Praise the sun.
Okay, I walk up and I was like, "Can you make some arrows for me also, like what you did to her?" And then I lay out 20 of the arrowheads deep.
Yes, 50 gold.
50 gold.
Just kidding.
Oh, okay.
8 gold.
8 gold. Okay. Okay.
Sorry, 10 gold.
I also like what?
10.
What?
10 gold.
Okay. I like to also buy a short bow.
Oh yes, that's that part. 8 gold. So 18 gold, just like. You want a spider leg bow or a goblin gut bow? Anything else?
The spider one looks good.
Oh yes, very popular with the kids. Comes back and puts down another one.
Oh, 18 gold. Can you make it 15? We're using this bow to fight the dark one, so we praise the sun. I'm using this to fight.
Oh yeah, yes, praise the sun.
Yes,
well,
praise
I mean, if you're fighting in the army, then you should have army supplies. Why are you buying things?
No, we are brave adventurers.
Yeah.
Oh, brave adventurer. Well, 28 gold.
Oh,
What you
unfortunate.
did.
I already paid 18, so you.
Yes. That's sale. All sales are final, but his 28 gold. Adventurer is very rich.
You can take back the bow. I don't need it. I just want the arrows.
12 gold.
Okay, I hand 12 gold.
Okay.
I give Aradar a glare though. I'll remember this.
I mean, I didn't barter. I just gave the man the money.
Well, you said adventurers. I was gonna say something else, but you.
All right.
Alright, so it's 12 gold down and arrow.
Okay. This afternoon, your arrows will be ready. All 5 of you are back outside. Now what?
Oh, when did I get out here? I'm so tired.
The only thing that we have left is these scales, but I don't know what we would do with them. Any ideas?
I also. I'm not sure. Maybe like we can use those scales to make armor or something to protect ourselves.
Did anybody see an armory nearby?
Maybe something for the bear to wear?
Bear armor.
Bear lady.
You definitely. I mean, there's definitely. There's still the forge, which makes all sorts of metal goods. And then you could definitely find an armor shop or something if that's what you want.
But the forge is probably the best bet for like actually crafting
Right.
something.
If you wanted something
right?
made, you're still better off with the forge.
Okay, I will traverse back into the forge for the second time.
Oh, you're back.
And I fall.
It's not ready yet. I said end of the day.
I follow.
Yes,
Cole back
Fendrick,
up.
I have another request.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, we also have these skill things, and I'm just gonna place them.
Ooh.
Like-
Look at these big lizard scale. Oh yes, this was a big beastie. Oh man.
Yeah, I have about 200.
Oh, that's a lot of scales there.
Yes. What do you think you could do with this that might benefit?
Well,
Me.
I could call me brother, and we could make a decent set of armor. I suppose I could Make something stylish.
Like both?
No, separately.
Stylish and?
Separately.
I see.
Uh,
Is there
hmm.
enough for both? Or only one?
Maybe if both were small. No, like I could make a
much?
stylish set of bracers and an armored shirt, but not like a full suit.
I see. That's fine. How much would that be
For which option?
for both?
For the both option.
Or is there only enough?
Like I said, you could have a stylish set of bracers and a shirt,
Yes, a shirt.
which would not be as much armor as the full suit, like like we could make. Or we could go with the full suit, of course, which would be more armor but less looks, and or of course the all looks option. I could call my sister, and we could make something stylish.
How much for the full armor?
The full armor. It kind of depends on your preferences. Do you want a metal suit augmented with these lizard scale, or do you want a leather suit augmented with the lizard scale, or maybe just I guess we could sew it onto cloth. Not much armor, but still some
Metal.
metal. You don't look like the metal wearing type, there, son.
You think I'm scrawny?
No, I think you're.
Well, leather
I
then.
think you're dexterous.
Alright, leather then.
Leather. Well, I mean this one, unlike your big teeth there, this one's a lot more time and effort. I mean, we'll have to pin each scale and then bind them to the leather, and take me several days. 150.
Okay, pause on that. Let me think that over. I'm gonna show him one of the like coins of unknown metal and ask if he knows what it is.
You pull out one of the coins of unknown metal, and I need all 5 of you to make insight checks.
Insight. Oh.
I am
Wow.
rolling today.
Cole, as
I am
always,
rolling.
That is
soaking up.
kind
I
of
am rolling.
astounding.
Cole is just like soaking up the luck of the entire group. The rest of you just see him like look it over. He just looks kind of bland. Cole, you like it's barely there, but you can see his eyes change when he's like looks at the coin. He looks like he's very like he's doing a good job of hiding how extremely nervous he is suddenly. No, I don't deal in that metal. Sorry.
I understand, but what type of metal is this? What does it do?
I couldn't even say. Never seen it before. He's lying.
Why are you lying? Yeah, and why are you lying to me?
Sometimes you lie for good reasons. If you have to lie, which of course I'm not right now.
Yes, but if you were to be lying, should it be a cause of my concern in my safety?
Couldn't say because I'm not lying. He's purposefully looking away from the coin now. He's like, oh yes, look at all these medals and other things in my shop right now. Yep, there they are.
Fendrick, what is it that you're not telling me?
Sir, if I was not telling you something, that would be my business.
Can I try to persuade him to tell me?
Of course you can. You can always try.
It's not happening.
What do you say when you try to persuade him?
I really just need to know what it does so that I can be better equipped for whatever it brings.
Sir, I've already told you I don't know, and If you'd like to continue pestering me, I won't do your work, and I will call the guard.
I just put it away.
I'm
That
gonna
won't
roll.
be.
persuasion.
For what?
I'm gonna try to step in and persuade him because I was very friendly with him. I gave him a little extra, and I'm just gonna try to play that up.
Okay.
with him.
I'll assist being the friendly old man, so you get advantage on
All
your
right.
roll.
Try again, Rezkiel.
Okay. Is it advantage or is it just
You already
again?
rolled. You already rolled once, so just roll again.
Okay.
13. I mean, it's better. What do you say?
Please, sir, if you could, it would help us greatly in our quest. We really mean no harm, and we certainly don't mean to make you uncomfortable by this. It was only just a question. I'm sorry, my friend here is a little abrasive. He's had a lot of hardships in his past, so
Ma'am, I let me stop you. I totally understand. No offense taken. But if you don't get out of my shop, I'll be calling the guard.
fair enough. Well, I could only ask. Are my daggers still going to be made? Sir?
They will. If you'll come by at the end of the day, I will have them in the lockbox outside.
Wonderful. Thank
And-
you so much.
I'm just gonna put 150 coins on the table, and just but
No.
the scales. Can we still do the armor?
I'm so sorry, sir. My schedule is just recently all booked up.
I see. Well, thank you for the work that you're already doing.
I'll have your weapons in the lockbox tonight.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
I assume we're walking out of the shop. So we're gonna get a little far away from that guy. And I'm just gonna turn to Cole and be like, "Well, he might not have told us directly, but we know that he cannot speak of these, so they're definitely worth something. But
What?
apparently, people are too afraid to acknowledge their existence here."
Right, but I'm curious to see why. Like, what is it about this that scares people?
Well, I'm sure in some way it's against the belief of the sun.
Mm.
That seems to be their prominent driving force around here, and anything against that would make them suspect and potentially put them in harm's way. So,
If only I could have been more persuasive.
If
Oh, well.
only.
yes, unfortunately, it just did not work in our favor that time. But
There was a moment I thought about trying to scare him, but I thought better of it considering he is a weapon maker.
it would have put us in a very peculiar situation, and I think it would have resulted very poorly for us in the end. So I'm glad you didn't do that.
Yes, but I'm tired of the blatant disrespect of these people in this town.
I mean,
Oh well.
certainly won't be here forever, so hang in there.
That's quite wise of you, Rezagale.
I mean, I don't know. Some people are quick to turn to intimidation, and some don't do well with that. So I don't know.
Are you suggesting that I am not intimidating?
I think you just need to pick your battles a bit more wisely.
If you would like to spar at any time, please let me know. In the
I have
meantime,
very little interest in wasting my time with you.
oh, and this is why this treaty that we have is so questionable.
No, I'm being very honest. That's what you'd like, right?
Just a little bout, friendly match. It's fine.
Anyway, what
Bragging
other-
rights.
what else do we need to do here? Does anybody have any other tasks that they need to take care of today?
No, but we might want to. Do we want to do the thing that they've asked us to do? Are we going to the cave?
You know, I think if we do end up wanting to do that, that we should have our weapons, that we have this.
Yes, yes, yes. After
And-
preparations.
Yes. I mean, I'd be curious to know how it is. Giving us the chance to get into, battle might not be such a bad thing if we have an army behind us.
Well, I'm from.
I
Or
think
maybe
there's only 5 of us.
we could also just take what we have and go back to that other town, the lamp town. I don't want to say its name out loud too much. And try to figure out how to get those crystals out of them.
So apparently,
Hmm.
the dilemma there is that it is a reversible condition. Me not caring much about the people there, I don't mind, destroying whatever it is. But are the crystals really worth that much if we get them? That is the question for me.
I don't know, but we'd be a little bit richer
'Cause-
if we had crystals.
But it does seem that they have those in abundance here. I don't know
Yes,
if it would be worth the time.
it's true. I'm not really sure. I guess I'm a little bit torn. I mean, we could go all the way back. We could go do this thing that the city would like us to do. I don't know.
I think we
How
should
does
do what the
he
city
attach
wants us
the
to do, but I
Wanderer?
think we should get our weapons first.
What if we do what the city wants and then go back to the other city?
Sure. I mean that works. I'm worried that we're just going to get lost in all of this, and well, the wanderers are always going to be out there, and we'll never touch that point again.
Right. We're gonna. That's why we're out here, is to find the Wanderers, not to deal with these conflicts unless it's something someone feels particularly strongly about.
Well, I am trying to find my family, so excuse me if I have a little bit of
No, I
need
respect that.
to.
That's why I
Yes.
will
it's
do. We'll help you find your family.
We might be able to,
Yeah.
if we pull the crystal out, maybe we can reverse the crystal addiction? Or do you think it will kill them?
I don't think there's enough power to reverse it for all of them. Maybe one.
No, I mean if we remove the crystal
But-
itself. Because it sounds like
Oh, I think they would just die.
Hmm.
I know nothing of it, but it sounds like what they have is the crystal is kind of keeping them alive, even though they shouldn't be. So if we removed it,
Maybe.
I'm assuming that they would just perish.
maybe it would let them rest finally.
Here's
But-
my thinking.
But would it really be rest if they're not dead?
I don't know what's beneficial for anyone at this point with those people. I mean, I'm on the fence. Should we try to save them? Should we try to lay them to rest? Does it matter either way? I don't really know. I mean, there's no information, it seems, that they could give us if they did survive. I mean, possibly Cole's family, but even that would be a stretch, I'm sure, after all the damage it's done to them being under this zombie.
They could tell us the truth about what happened there. We're only hearing one side of the story, and all we've heard is that they were quote unquote non-believers. We don't actually know what happened, and I know that my family, or at least one of them, made it here. Maybe I'll go to a bar and ask.
Let me ask a question. Was there a sun shaft in the other place?
Sunny Lamp?
Mm-hmm.
the town that shall not be named.
When you all were there, did you
There was.
see?
Well, it's not quite like this, but there used to be a the top used to be covered in reflective crystals, and when the sun did show, it used to shine all over the place like a lamp, if you will. However, upon going back, it was all shattered, and nothing really remained of it except for what was on the ground. So there's not any sunlight there now, which is why they're in the condition that they're in.
Right. So that says that something aggressive happened, and that the
Right.
people here are probably responsible.
Of
Right.
course. Did you? Yes, most definitely. But mm,
I
I don't
do
know.
wonder power struggle.
I'm a
Maybe
little slow sometimes. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm going to a bar.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Anyone else coming? Or
you head back to the Traveler's Rest. Or are you trying to find a new bar?
I'm trying to find like a bar,
A real
like
bar.
with where I can ask questions.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
not the adventure.
Not the adventure bar.
All
I
right.
have
Anybody else?
questions.
Anybody doing anything else?
No, probably follow along.
No,
Okay.
I'll probably follow. I don't really have anything.
All 5 of you head up the street, having no idea where you're going.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Just gonna look
Just
for
walk until you see a bar?
crowds.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. It is mid-morning. You head out towards up the road. You do see some crowds. You head over there? Do you want to just like look for bar signs?
I'm gonna go approach the
I'll
crowds. They're
I'm gonna go towards the
surrounding.
I'll head
crowd
over to the
also, yeah.
crowds.
Okay. The crowds are in motion. They are not just standing around somewhere. There are several small groups of people, small crowds, like 10 to 20 people, but they are all headed down the street.
I'm just gonna kind of join one of them.
All right. You blend into a small crowd.
I'll do the same.
Follow these 2
Yep.
crazy kids.
Do you blend into the same crowd or different crowds?
No, I followed them
No, I
because
mean,
I want to
I'm
make
asking them. Do
Oh,
you two blend into the same crowd or not?
Yeah, I'll follow. I'll follow Rosagale
Okay.
here.
So Rezagale blends into a crowd and the party follows along. How many of the other 3 of you are making an effort to blend into the crowd or just follow them and their crowd?
I'm just following. I'm not really trying to blend.
I'll follow. I'm not really blending.
Teddy?
I'm blending.
All right. So the 3 of you who blend, it takes a little while, but eventually, I mean, you guys are walking for a good bit. You're pretty much crossing the city. But the crowd, they just kind of walk in, and the people who know each other are chit-chatting, and it just seems normal, aside from that there's a gathering of people for some reason. But eventually the conversation kind of blurs, and it's just light. And it's not the only word they're saying. They're not like the zombified people who that's the only thing that the zombie people, they whispered it. It's just every now and then you pick it out, that weird repeated sound coming from all over the conversations. They're like, yeah, Jimmy, I went down to the store yesterday. We were kind of light on eggs. Oh yeah, man. We were light on meat. It was pretty, but it's just every conversation all through the crowd. Everyone says the word light over and over.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. You follow
So
the crowd.
Yeah, they're just gonna keep walking.
Yeah, they keep going. Eventually, you find yourselves at the back center of the city. None of you came this way because there was no reason to do so. You end up going down a road, taking a right, and then climbing. You a pretty steep road up through the city. And if we're looking at Roll20, you're basically heading up the big hill towards the back. And you find yourself in this just big, open, rocky expanse. Good sized football field open space, and all of the crowd. You look around and there are more crowds coming from various directions. And
I'm gonna start to fall back.
Okay.
I'm just gonna kind of slow my pace and slowly disconnect from the big group that I'm in.
Okay.
See if I can't see, Cole or Aaron or Corby
Yeah,
or Teddy.
they're all purposefully following you, so when you drop out, they all see and can elect to do the same.
I mean, yeah, I'm just following.
Pretty much.
So do all of you stop with Rezagale, or do you stay with the crowd?
No, let's stop. Stay with the group.
Yeah.
Stop.
Cole?
Yeah.
Yeah, you stop?
Yeah, stop.
Okay.
Mhm.
All 5 of you stop and let the crowds pass you by. Probably 200, maybe 300 people. Way more population than your communities, and way more than you even estimated would be here when you came in the first time. All fill this huge stone plaza area. And they just kind of mill about. The conversations are still going, it's still chit chat, and from the distance, you can't, you don't make any of them out just because of how many of them. All in all, it's pretty loud just because of how many, standard volume conversations are happening. A few moments pass, they all gather, and then it happens. Sunrise. That massive sun shaft, just this huge break in the stone way above you, goes from that pale blue to orange all the way to yellow, and the sun crests into the area. All conversation in the field stops. Every single person in that huge conglomeration stops whatever they were saying mid-sentence, mid-word, turns face up, they get great posture and extend not out but down at their ankles, they stand up, they expose their hands, they get as much exposure to their body as they can manage.
What do you think would happen if you put one of the light torches in there?
I mean, it charges.
Is that how we charge them?
That's how it's supposed to work.
Sun.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because
So,
Corby is
I
light
need it,
torch.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we should probably charge our torches if we can. I would attempt that,
Sure.
guys.
Yeah.
I don't have one anymore. I gave mine to
Rezagale.
Rezago. You have mine.
Yes,
you
he
have
has
2. Yeah.
Rezagale's 2.
I'll take one of them out and just kind of hold them up to the light.
Yeah, me too.
You approach the edge of the swarm and just kind of hold them out there.
I never used mine.
Right.
So I'm just.
It's fine. They don't charge quickly. You're gonna be here for a couple hours.
Got it. That's kind of what I was wondering. I mean, at least we can half fill them or something.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Eerily, the only thing happening here is eerily nothing. While
Right.
they bask in the sun, they might as well be statues.
Yeah.
So these crystals are kind of, reminding me of drugs, like the mushrooms that people used to get, the weird fungus that some of the people on the street I knew used to. I'm not saying that but I'm just saying this is a little creepy, right, guys? Am I the only one seeing it?
No. Well, if they don't need to.
I think we should stay away from the crystals that they offer. There's something weird going on. Are we all in agreement?
Okay.
I mean,
But I see that.
perhaps- Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I agree that there's something strange about this city. Go ahead.
I guess I'm just wondering what the negative side of this is. So we know the negative side of something in the Sunny Lamp location. But here it seems everybody
Then-
has their own
because they
vibes.
remember what the guard said. That is the downside of this. You either bask like this to make sure that you don't become what the thing was in Sunny Lamp, or anything that can do that to someone. I don't think is beneficial.
Perhaps. I mean, they seem to have an established culture here. I mean, I don't know. I agree.
That keeps
It's
them
very
around the sun.
strange. It is strange, but they clearly have a way of doing things, and it seems like people do it. And who am I to come along and tell them not to?
Right, but for us and our causes, I'm saying specifically for us, we should stay away from it.
Sure.
Because if when we leave here, there will not just be a open canvas of sun. And
I
if that is needed, it is not wise to get involved with it.
I think if we pledge ourselves to their cause and go down and take, ourselves into battle, they'll likely assume that we would want to be like this. So that is something that we need to figure out because, they're going to think that we're going to pledge ourselves to this place and the sun and probably put us in that position. So
As Theodore Sweetcakes looks at this goodie bag he has in his hand and just like yeah, and tosses it out into the crowd.
I get a little teary eyed.
What was that? Why are you throwing your bag? Theodore?
Well, if we're not supposed to be having any crystals, they may have put them in with the sprinkles.
Oh, so you already ate the who? Okay, who else ate the cupcakes?
Me, I had a sweet. It was
saw-
the most delicious thing I've ever tasted in my life.
I still have
Oh,
mine,
yes. Okay.
but I'm not gonna eat it now.
But I also don't feel depleted or anything. I mean, I feel totally normal.
Same here.
Let's just stay away from those if we can. Okay.
Yeah, no,
Sure.
no more.
I'm your
no
leader.
more. Yeah, no, I agree.
I'm your leader. But okay.
I think it is wise based on what we've discovered now.
I think we should probably get back to down in the town before this group of people sees us not doing anything.
I mean, they're not doing anything either, to be fair. But
No,
yes, we
but
can go.
purpose and we
They're acting
Maybe
like
we're
those,
just
some of those
basking in the sun.
lichens.
The what now?
Oh, there's a few lichens that would grow near the pond in up in a sunny lake.
Oh,
Anyway, well, onwards.
Let's be off.
So what about my torch?
How long have
Can
we
I-
been here?
Can we charge it?
10 minutes.
That's not enough time.
Not enough time.
Can we just,
No, no.
Yeah,
can
I
we
can
rest?
stay here.
Can we like do a short rest?
Yeah, you can just sit here if you want.
I mean, why not? Like, if we're charging torches, we can just chill.
All right,
Because we're waiting on weapons too. Yeah.
true.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You've got a whole day to kill.
Let's do it.
All right, so you're gonna
What's
sit
it?
here for an hour. All right. Since you got nothing better to do, why don't all 5 of you make me perception checks?
I'm just gonna stop rolling.
You should
It's gonna be like a 5.
just assume you
Oh.
failed if I.
I
called your
am
roll.
rolling today.
All right.
Yeah, you
Oh my
are.
Okay,
God.
Resigale, you're trying.
Corvia, Aranar, and Cole. Over the course of the hour, you notice that the people nearest to you look taller than they were when you got here.
Okay. So just gonna point this out because I noticed it and I forgot. When we first walked into the gate, wasn't it weird how your torch went out very quickly?
Yes. Yeah, I noticed that. I never used the torch before. For some reason, it just had no power.
Went out. So, considering that, I noticed that they got taller and seemed to be stronger after that. So perhaps because of the crystals that they've ingested or bathed in or whatever they do, it actually enhances them when they are in it.
So are you saying Teddy's gonna get enhanced? He ate the crystal.
No, there's a different process. Remember when we first came, he said there's a whole ritual or something.
Oh
I
yeah.
think that there's a difference between the two things.
That makes sense.
hmm
Hmm.
Alright, you finish up your hour. If you had anything to do with a short rest, then you did it, but of course you don't. Your sun torches are more charged than they were, but not full.
All right. I suppose we can head back into the town and I don't know.
Okay.
Try to find that bar that we never found.
Yes, I want to ask if anybody knew or knows of Ember.
Okay,
Mm.
Is the whole town standing there?
pretty much.
Yeah, like even if like the workers
Pretty much.
So nothing's gonna be.
opened.
There's
Basically.
there's nobody to ask.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
it
we
seems like the
can
perfect time to
go ahead.
randomly find things that perhaps don't belong to us, but
Randomly.
Yes, randomly find
Uh,
things. Hmm.
Maybe I can find my gold coins that I lost from that Fletcher guy.
I'll wait until he was done with it.
So you've got probably 4 hours of from the direct sunlight that giant mob of people is going to be statued. Let's decide what we're doing.
We could go try to find some of those things that you were looking for, Cole. Some of those papers.
That's true. Perhaps there's better records somewhere.
So
With more
if you know where they're at, and then you can.
Ah, records. Yes.
Those things.
The issue is the issue with the records is it seemed very intricate and complicated to search through. Like so much so that they seem to have a lot of different books depending on what you wanted to find. So I'm not sure I would be able to find them. I think the best resource for me at this point is just speaking to someone who might have been around or asking someone about the process.
As
But,
you make your way up the road,
Unfortunately,
on your way out of this of the sunny field area, you spot a lone figure standing at the end of this main avenue.
Shit.
Looks to be fully crystal plated.
Yep. Security.
how far?
Does he
At
say-
the end of the avenue,
or
you're several hundred feet away.
Does he see
Oh,
us?
that's
or
fine.
we
I
just-
mean, how would you know if he sees you?
Right.
Oh yeah, you're right.
There's no little like, exclamation point on his head.
Nice come.
Hmm.
You have been detected.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, I'm chilling. He can catch the hands if he wants to.
Can we all see him?
Yeah. Standing right in the middle of the street.
Perhaps we should be inconspicuous while we sit here.
I'm actually kind of curious of his reaction.
I mean,
I mean, they know we're here. They know that we aren't.
that might push them to be a bit more aggressive in their pursuits to convert us.
Maybe, but we haven't done anything wrong.
No, but then again, you did have that conversation with Fendrick. It's possible he could have alerted somebody about that. We just don't really know.
So be it. If it's going to be a conversation, it's going to be a conversation. I'd rather do it here than elsewhere when I'm not expecting it.
So you approach the
So-
crystal armored figure. Yes.
Mm,
I am trying to talk it out instead of just
I'll
So-
watch from afar as he approaches.
Okay, Corvius stops.
yeah,
I'm not gonna-
yeah,
I'm not going with them.
just like a bard. Anyway, yes, I will approach the crystal figure.
Who else?
And what about the other party group?
No,
Not going.
Yeah, I stay back as well.
Teddy.
Teddy will go forward.
All right,
Thank you,
Teddy
Teddy.
and Teddy and Cole approach the crystal armored figure.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Not partaking today?
Well, we came, we partook, and we're done.
No, if you were partaking, you'd be out there for the next 3.5 hours.
Right.
We just needed to spend a little time getting our sun torches ready.
Torches, are you not from around here?
No, we're not. We just came to see what all the hubbub was about.
The adventurers! Yes, I'd heard
Yes.
about you.
Yes.
Yes, it seems quite fast. It's quite amazing the rituals that you have here in the morning.
Yes, well, it keeps us all hale and hearty.
It's good to have your good health with you.
True.
It's coming from an old man.
True, I imagine so. You know, you could fix that problem if you liked.
Being old?
Yes, sir.
Well, I might have to spend some time thinking on that one. Hopefully not too long, though.
Well,
Would it be all right if we went ahead and headed back to our inn?
I'm afraid the city's closed.
Closed?
Yes, during the sun, the city shuts down for the benefit of all.
Oh, I see. So what should we do then? If we
Suppose you could take a nap or, enjoy the sunlight.
How did you get this job?
Which job?
The one that you're doing right now.
Guarding the city streets? Well, I'm a guard, son.
Yes, but what made you want to be a guard?
A fine and upstanding sense of duty.
Oh, that's wonderful. Do you partake at a different time than everybody else?
Yes, the guards, the armored guard, that is, he gestures at himself, partake at a different time.
I see. So so the armor is made out of a crystal.
Yes.
And could you tell me more about the mother crystal?
Well, I probably couldn't tell you more than you already know, assuming I'm not the first you've heard of it. We found it in the shaft opened by the quake, and it seems to have mystical properties.
Do you know what caused the quake?
Well, we don't pretend to know the whims and wills of the stone and the earth.
I see. Oh, that's entirely fair. So, but this crystal didn't have much light for a long time. What was it like when it was first found? Do you know?
The mother crystal.
Yes.
Oh no, I couldn't say. I wasn't there.
Oh, do you know anyone who was?
Oh, that would have been the miners. Can't say I know any miners. I would have been on guard duty.
Are you from here?
But who?
Yes, of course
Like-
I'm from here.
Why do you say of course? Like, is there no one else that would be here that
No,
isn't?
I'm sure there's plenty of migrants, but I mean, most people stick to their community.
That's true.
What about the people of Sunnylamp?
The heretics.
All of them?
Oh, I suppose not. It's just really what, history labeled them as.
I see.
There were those who came and were in the ward, and those who went to The dark worshippers. I suppose.
Would you say that there are still any around that you know of?
Hmm. You know, we didn't really do any. Didn't keep track of them after the ward year, and it's not really a guard's job anyway. Can't say that I do.
Is there a miners guild that might be able to answer some of the questions I have?
Oh yes. Miners. You know, I think that they're like technically you'd probably call them a guild, but they're still in the shaft, so you'd have to go there.
The shaft to the west?
Yes.
So why are adventurers heading down that shaft if you're mining from it at the same time?
Well, the shaft is is not the entire path. You know, there's the shaft that leads from here. The tunnel that leads from here goes westerly, and between here and the dark worshippers, yeah, is the shaft.
I see. So we're
So
going.
why
So
are you
it's
sending
we're.
others down when you guys are so well equipped?
Well, we have to guard the city. Don't you know about duty and honor, son?
Uh,
If we
you
didn't guard the
never
city,
mind.
then we would then the dark ones would come up here and kill everyone.
Do
Dark
you all
ones, you
have
say?
any want? Go ahead, Cole.
No. I'm curious. The dark ones live beneath here, then all of them, or just a few that
Oh
you know
well,
of?
we don't pretend to keep track of the dark ones.
You would think that you would, considering how much you dislike them.
Well, yes, but we don't live there or control their space. We know that they are in a direction.
Okay. Noted.
So what are the dark ones after?
The light, of course.
Oh yes, but what would they do with the light after they had it?
Steal it.
Why not just bask in and
For what
shower in it like
purpose?
with everyone else here?
No. The dark ones believe that the light belongs to them only and would kill anyone else who attempted to bask in its radiance.
So they believe. So how is that any different than Sunny Lamp?
Sunny Lamp, what do you mean?
You said that they would kill anyone who didn't ask, like, but never mind. Don't worry about it. You're the good guys. It's fine.
Thank you, son. We appreciate that.
Yes, I'm sure you do.
Praise the sun.
Praise the sun.
Praise the sun.
Do you all have any wanderers at any time?
All right.
Wanderers? No. We don't deal with that pish posh.
That pish posh, so you know a little bit about it?
Yes. On occasion, people decide to up and leave. You know, that's just a fact of life. People like to travel.
But they never leave from here, do they?
Of course they do.
I suppose. Anyway, well, I thank you for answering all of my questions. While I've been very curious about quite a few things, I'll probably talk to some of the miners on my way through.
You know, you'd be surprised. Solid half of a guard's job, just answering questions.
Oh, I didn't entirely expect so. I used to run a bakery, and half the time I was.
Have you been to the Sweetorium?
Oh, I have.
Good place. Lovely sweets.
The sweets looks quite delectable. Has anyone ever complained about the customer service there?
Oh, you gotta know how to talk to him.
Oh, how do you talk to them?
You see his head kind of nod to one side. Under the helmet, he's winking, but you can't see it. So just like, how do you talk? Well, you just gotta, be smooth.
I'm used to being kind of more respected in my community. I suppose I need to scale that back a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Respect's not their thing.
Well, that seems quite backwards.
I mean, takes all kinds.
I suppose. So how often do you all have children here?
Oh, children? We don't need any children.
Because the sun provides everything
Correct.
you need.
The sun keeps us hale and hearty.
Are
And
you
young.
immortal?
Immortal? No, don't be silly.
Huh.
How long do you live with this sun?
Oh, I couldn't say. Haven't died yet.
How old are you?
Oh, I stopped counting a while back. Maybe 40?
Last age you can remember.
45? Remember historically
Well-
this whole sun thing and the mother crystal was only like 9 years ago. So if they were immortal, none of them would be old enough to know it.
Right. Well, this has been a interesting talk. I guess we'll go back to partaking.
Have a lovely time. I wish you the best.
Praise the sun.
Praise the sun. And when he says it, he glows a little.
All right.
So you head back to the Plaza of the Sun, where the population of the city is, aside from apparently these guards, is standing in the sunlight. We'll pick up there next time. Find out about our party's adventures with the sunny people.
Land of the sun.
Land of the sun. Land of the rising sun. Oh wait, that's Japan. Name's taken. Dang. All right, everybody out there on the internet, we appreciate. Oh wait, we appreciate you.
Just do like your demonic one, and that's the one I always want.
That's the one you want. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, do the wrap up in demonic.
All right.
Yeah.
Pitiful humans, we appreciate your spending your
Wait, it's not
wasteful
working.
time. What? It's not working.
It's not working.
What am I on then? Where?
It's gotta work.
Hold on. Oh yeah, I changed the pitch. How about now? How about now?
Barely.
It's like it's getting there. That's better, but it's still like
Oh,
muffled.
is this better?
How about no?
How if I do it?
Yeah.
There you go.
It's almost like we can't understand you, but we can definitely hear it.
Yeah.
You all are fantastic. We will see you next time on D&D Randy's stream. Turn the gender way down. Hello.
Better.
There we go. That one, you got it tuned in better.
How about this?
We can still make sense
How about
of it,
this?
but it's a little grindy.
Yeah, I changed this up. I shouldn't have. Hold on.
It's
really making Randy work.
Sort of.
How about now?
Yep.
How about now?
I'll have to mess with it.
Anyway,
Huh?
let's sound like action hero. Let's sound like an action hero film. This summer, we're all stuck here
Coming
on
to a
this
theater
street.
near you.
Coming to a community near you.
Yes.
Join us next week when the adventurers resume. Surface thoughts.